Alrighty. Hey guys, how we going? Actually, there is one thing I want to test. Let's check the YouTube chat's working today. I think it is. Hey, there it is. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, obviously they fixed whatever issue there was after I patched it Tuesday, and that's a win. Actually, I should close this. Alright. So, actually, you know what? I will test this one too. I can't imagine Twitch is the problem. Hey, perfect. All that was faster, actually. Alright. Oh, just gonna take it easy today. Finally found some fucking Citadels. So I'm looking forward to running those. But right now, we've got a single tier 15 map, but I want to keep that for the Citadel. So, how's that? We'll throw an Exalt on that. Reduce flash charges, that's fine. Elemental weakness, it's whatever. Alright. So we'll path our way towards them. Well, I think I have one actually ready to go. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we have this one ready to go. So we can do that anytime we need. In the off chance that I've actually, instead of going for that one, let's... Oh. Okay, oh, fuck. We have to path all the way over to that to get to it. That's annoying. Alright, we'll path over to this Citadel. Oh, I should path over that one. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 6 and then maybe another one. Oh, shit, what am I? I'm an idiot. We can cross right there. Okay, we'll go this way. In about like 10 minutes, I'll need to take a quick 5-minute break. Then we'll be back and continue on. That'll give people time to filter in. Alright, so let's get through it. So we're doing fairly well in terms of defenses. We've got a couple upgrades since our last stream. Is that loud? Feels like a bit loud, actually. I'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, what have I upgraded? I've upgraded my Scepter. I've now got an Omen Scepter, which is nice. So that's given me some solid critical chance on the minions. It didn't boost it as much as I'd hoped. Okay, hang on. Let me check my audio levels for the minion. It sounds really loud to me, but it looks alright for you guys. Yeah, it looks alright. I'll turn it down for me. Yeah, so the Omen Scepter is helpful because it's debuffing the enemies, giving them crit weakness. And then it's also just, it's got the modifier on it that's giving my minions additional crit chance. But I think it's like 20, let me have a look. 28%. Which in hindsight only translates to... Where are we here? Firebomb. Yeah, so their main hand critical strike chance is 13%. So what is... So they have an increase, a 28% increase, but if I take this off, you can see it's really only giving them about less than 2%. Obviously, wait, what came off this? Oh, that came off the malice, okay. So yeah, little bit sad, you know, but here we are. Why are they... Hang on, why has that happened? Is this turned on? Should be. Yeah, it is, okay. Back to 12, back to 2. I suddenly have more... Where did I suddenly get more spirit from? What's happening there? Ah, clarity, because I took my clarity off. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm trying to make the minion crit build work. It's not quite getting there yet. I mean, to be fair though, what do I have? I don't know why it says 19 at the moment. I don't have 19 arsonists. I've got 12 arsonists. I'm curious how the crit works when they're throwing 3 projectiles at a time. Is it a chance per projectile or is it all 3? Not too sure. But either way, if I've got over 10, so realistically one of them should be critting on each attack at least. Yeah, but that's not fantastic. So we're going to try and up that. But I think I'm going to need a hell of a lot of currency to achieve that. I'll also have to see, I don't know if you can... I don't know enough about the item modifiers to know, but if I can get crit damage on, or if I can get crit chance on an amulet. Oh, actually, I need to check out. Yeah, I need to check out a few interactions work. If I can get on an amulet, though, I can take the keystone passive that gives my amulet stats straight to my minions. So that might be how we have to up that a bit further. But the damage is there. We're clearing tier 15s with enough success. Bosses, bosses we'll see. I can do tier 15 bosses without much of a problem. I've currently got 2 points in the boss tree, so they're 2 levels up. But I'm going to absolutely forget to remove those before I do the Citadel. I want to remove those before I do the Citadel boss. The Citadel boss is about getting the key fragment. I don't care about the rewards. Although, some rewards would be nice. And then I found one of the other ones. So I found, what is it, 2 of the stone ones. Oh no, I found 2 of the iron, 1 of the stone. I need to find the other. If we can find that today, I think that'd be a stretch. I don't think I'm going to get all 3 fragments today. That'd be kind of nuts. But, you know, we can dream. Actually, I'll get some music on. Actually, I'll do that after I take my short break in a moment. I need to be using my offerings more. What do we got in here? I probably shouldn't have run through that. Feathered Touch, there's a helmet. Yeah, look at the helmet. It's tier 4. I swear, every like higher tier item I've looked at, it's the same crapshoot, really. Oh, tier 15. Thank you. I'll take that tier 10 since it's rare. I largely don't pick up anything under... I don't know. Well, I probably should pick up some of the other things, but unless it's tier 12 or up, I'm generally ignoring it. And nothing over there. We still don't know where the enemies are, so we'll just keep going up. Wait, am I doing a map with a boss on it? I must be. Oh, okay. Oh, I am. Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see how we go. All right, I said I could do bosses. All right, so let's have a look. See the fucking the hyena boss though. God damn. Good. Okay. All right. I want to make sure my skeletons get up there first, so they can then focus him down. All right. Put the offerings on. Ah, fuck. Alright, so the one shots... Fuck, he one shot me through... Actually, I didn't check my mana. I don't think I was high on mana. But he's the fucking one shot me through over 2k health. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, those are just whatever. Alright, well now that map's... Oh, we don't want to use the tier 15 on it, but what does this one give me? You know what? Monsters gain... Oh, well, they get part of their max life is energy shield. I don't really want to use that for the... I don't really want to use that for the Citadel. Hold up. Alright, give me a tick actually. Let's have a... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, just lift this up here. Get some music going. Actually, it's a good idea because then I can check the... How loud is it? Yeah, that's good. Alright, what are we going to run? We're going to run tier 14, right? Let's do that. Pack size, run Exalt on it, more... Yeah, okay, that works. I'll keep an eye on... that one. Alright, run that again. Oh, that was such a shame. I need to be paying attention to the boss mechanics. I'm so used to now just looking around at my minions and stuff. trained myself out of it. No. Maybe I need to work on my mana regen. Actually, that might not be an awful idea for my next passive point, so maybe I should move some around. Like the crit damage bonus. Could throw that into some more. 3%, 3%? Well, I just spell damage, doesn't really matter. Use mana regeneration and well, no. Oh, 50% more while moving, actually, that's not a bad idea. I could potentially take a point out of those to throw it into that. That might be worth looking at. A tier 14 out of an urn. I feel like I get I don't know if it's just the bias because I've seen it a couple of times, but I feel like I always get waystones out of those urns more than I do out of monsters. But it's probably just because I recognize when it happens. I'll grab it. Don't care for that. Get the Exalted, get that one. Alright, hopefully we can get a couple of tier 15s out of this. Otherwise, if we get super desperate, we can always buy a couple. But we're going to have to start saving them for the Citadels if we're going to do a couple of runs on those today. Here we go, the urns again. Okay, well, I accidentally opened it. And see, it's because I opened it and didn't open the file. Uh, 17. Still also not found any tier 19. Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could take some oh, that's this one, that's fine. We could benefit from buying some level 19 skill gems just to get that little extra boost across the board. But I think survivability is probably going to be more of the issue in the boss fight than damage. Unless the, which I'm kind of expecting the Citadel bosses to be like a fair bit tankier than normal ones, but we'll see. 17 again. Oh, I'm doing tier 14. I'm probably not going to find much higher than that. Alright. Alright. The rare's that. Maybe I need... Nah. I wouldn't hate moving away from using Firewall to get these Raging Spirits up. It's just so efficient. But it just it causes so much visual noise. A tier 2 and a tier 3 waystone. Okay. Oh, there we go. Precursor tablet. Nice. We need more of those. All right. I probably don't need to bother picking up the runes anymore. I have such a stockpile of them. There we go, tier 14. Take that. And get the office going. Ooh, 17 spirit. I'm sure I've got a 17 spirit gem for. We'll take life blast. I need to look into life blast as well. I've not really looked much into those. Mine's fine, but there's probably opportunities there to improve for sure. We'll have a little bit more of a look around. Clear out just some of the chaff in this map, and then I'll probably take a short break. It's like 5-10 minutes. I was really hoping we get something out of that last one. Alright. Have a look. Alright, back down. Alright, I'll leave you guys with music. I'll be back in 5-10. Catch you a bit. Ready. Oh, we do need to turn down the music just a tad, eh? Yeah. Right. That's where we at. I forgot we got that. I'll just sell it. Life flask. No, we definitely don't want to use that. Alright. Oh, we did get... Yeah, we got the precursor tablet. Nice. Spiritum. What's my... Raging Spirit, sorry, 17. Alright. Just my dump page. I'll have to sort through at some point. And then my bloody maps page is even worse. Alright, let's actually look at this tier 15. Oh, increase, freeze, ignite, and shock chance. I don't know what the boss is for this Citadel, so that might be a bit of a risky one. Let's craft on it, see what it becomes. Monsters deal damage as chaos. I don't know about this one. Alright, we're just going to run this one as a map then. I won't use that as a Citadel map. 14, 10, 10. Yep, throw this in. Want to give waystones and increase magic monsters? Alright, that's not a bad one. Actually, we'll throw that in this tower. Alright. So you got waystone chance, increased monsters. This has got a breach in it. And this will add +1 to the monster level. And we're doing a tier 15. Alright, this will be a fun one. Oh, there's the breach. Alright, fair enough. Is that over it? No, it wasn't. Okay. We'll clear this general area before I set off the breach. I never do well with the breaches, so I want to make sure I've got the space for it. Tier 11's kind of whatever. No interesting drops there. Hey, where are these coming from? I'm level 17 gem, alright. Just refusing to find anything better than that. I'm not even seeing 18s at the moment. Alright, I wish the critical... Actually, what is... How far does it go? How far does Malice take it? Critical tree. Emits an aura that continuously inflicts critical weakness on enemies in your presence. Duration is 4 seconds. Applies at every 0.6. Oh, actually, hang on. I can pin this. Can I pin this? Yes. Okay, and then I can look at critical weakness. Okay, it can stack up to 20 times. The duration is 4 seconds. It applies at every 0.66, so it's definitely not going to get a full stack. We've already got the quality on it. Okay, just ups the duration. Oh no, that's on Malice itself. Can you add quality to skills you get off items? I'm gonna assume not. Oh yeah. All right, let's do the breach. Hello. There. Last hand. Oh, fuck, I'm dead as shit here. Oh, yep. I don't know, we're good. I think we've outrun the breach because it was fucking me up. Oh, of course it went out of frame. Okay, guys, if you could kill that, that'd be swell. Oof. God, that was oh, fuck, that was risky. All right, let's get just a little bit more in here. Got the clasped hand. Oh, get it. Oh, I think. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay, we got the splinters. All right. Oh, I just picked up the trash there. All right, let's have a look what we got out of this. We got splinter, another splinter. Life flask. I'll look at that. 18. I think it was an 18 skill gem. 13 waste zone. More splinters. All right, so we got a few splinters out of that at the very least. What do we get? 10, 11. Not too bad. Appreciate it, Becky, but I don't just add people on Discord. But I thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the stream and dropping in. Okay, we don't need that. We'll do 1 or 2 more maps and then run the Citadel. Or maybe after we complete this map, we'll see how we're going. I wouldn't hate getting a level up, but it's just going to take too long, especially with the occasional death I'm throwing in there. No, not yet, Fufu. I've unlocked them, but I haven't run them yet. I found, well, I say unlocked them, I found them. I also want better tier 15 maps. I don't want to run a tier 15 map in there that's rough, but I have one that'll be decent, be fine for it. But I found, what have I found? 2 iron and, oh no, 3 iron citadels and a stone citadel. If I can find all 3 citadels today and finish them all, I will absolutely try the labyrinth, but I don't think that's likely to happen. Finding the 3rd one is just going to be like, you know, it'd be insanely lucky if I managed to find and do them all today. Just be careful, you can die in Citadel, so don't run the hardest. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I've got a tier 15 set aside. That from memory, the modifiers on it were all like fine. Also have, yeah, oh yeah, that was tier 15s. Oh yeah, okay, actually that's not a bad idea. I might grab some of those off here. Just save me. Well, I'd be happy to buy them because I know they're only like an exalt each on the trade website, but it's just the idea of going through multiple trades. Sounds awful. 18 of 18. Oh, actually. I don't think my raging spirits are level 18, are they? They are. Never mind. Some bow. Do we want to keep Ray? We've got an increased waste zone drop chance for this map, so we'll just quickly clear some of the local areas. Yeah, no, I'm with you. You want how are you getting so many to drop? Yeah, like what's the average kind of waystone drop chance you've got on them that you've got so many dropping so regularly? Because like, I've got 450% increased waystone drop chance in this map. This was a tier 15, and what did I get out of it? I got a tier 13 and a tier 11. At least those are the ones I bothered to pick up. I didn't even get another tier 15 from it. Nice. Housemate just dropped a perfect jeweler's orb. That's pretty nice. I think we both got one of those today. Don't even know. You tend to either Ulk or Regal and Exalt them. Yeah, me too. Like, I generally get mine up to... I generally try to get them over 200%. Also tend to with active towers to buy... okay, fair enough. Although I think this one had an active tower in it. Oh, actually, I don't remember if it fucked this map or not. No, it did, I'm sure. Alright, let's get out of this one. Alright, well, in that case, let's just fucking run a Citadel, hey? Well, what do I... so I went Waystones on mine too, right? Yeah, quantity of Waystones. Chance to be a higher tier. Increased rarity of Waystones in my map. And then I just went to Waystone modifiers. So, like, I did do that, to be fair. I don't know if that's an optimal setup for the Atlas. I've not looked into what other people have done. Breach zones. Alright, let's do these. Yeah, just whatever. Alright, I'll just throw these in the tab. So I have this one. 105% increased gold found, increased number of monster packs, magic monsters, and monsters have a chance to steal charges. That's fine, I don't use charges. You have similar trees. You went for the rare monsters, magic packs, buffs. Yeah, drop the loot than regular ones. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's have another look. Yeah, see, like, and then I went for, what did I go? I went for local knowledge, although to be fair, I could potentially take that off. I don't know where else I'd go with it. Because I can't reach anything with just 2 points, right? Well, I could take that point out, then I have 3. Increased, 1, 2, 3. No, I couldn't get to that. Yeah, no, I just have increased. Yeah, like I'm pretty happy with this tree. This is saying local knowledge is good, but I haven't tried it. I mean, it's good on the map, right? Like, you know, like I mean, you know, basic currency drop. That's good, but you have to do those. Drop the gold drop chances, whatever. Forests for jewels is good. Like these, I don't care at all about these. And then socket currency. It's basically jewels and basic currency. I think is probably the go there, right? Socket potentially. All right, fuck it. Let's do a Citadel. Hey, let's fucking do it. Where's the Citadel that I have ready to go? It's this one here. So it's got increased pack size and increased waste zone. It's found in area. What do you put in these other 3 slots? What go in here, or is that nothing at this point in time? All right, Iron Citadel. Let's do it. See, if I fail this one, I at least have 2 other Citadels I can try. Nothing right now? Okay, yeah. Just there for later, I guess. Or maybe they had something they plan to implement sometime. Well, not sometime soon, but you know what I mean. Something they're testing. Okay, so the fight in this one's going to be the count, right? So we got the freeze charm on. That's good. Let me know, like always, if the music's too loud, whatever. Just let me know, I can turn it down. I think I've got my eye in for the levels now, but... You know, I can... Hello, thank you. I hate these things, the iron enforcers that stun you. Like, no. But yeah, I can change audio levels for the stream and myself. Well, at least with it's loud in the game audio, but I don't know either way that were. Yeah, I generally have the game audio relatively low, to be honest. Like, I think I actually have it turned down in the setting. I do turn up. Yeah, it's good. Because my entire game audio is just a 12 arsonists exploding bombs. So the whole time it's just it's just like it's like a chainsaw. You lit? I don't think so. It may have been one I added more recently, but you are about to hear the same songs you've heard 100 times. So it's maybe a new legally distinct song within the playlist. Honestly, half the time I'm not even paying attention to what. Like, I had to think about what song was on when you said it. It's just background noise. Okay, maybe getting a bit risky here. Let's play a bit more defensively. I'd hate to die on the way to the boss. That would just be really sad. I watched the NVIDIA presentation today. I guess it was the CES, right? Watched the announcement of the 50 series cards. Oof. Oof. I mean, it'll be interesting to see the benchmarks when those come out, if people haven't done them already. But it looked like, I don't know how I feel about their heavy reliance on AI frame generation. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. If it works, it works, right? Like, it's kind of what it is. But having watched it, you know, the whole 4090 is going to be on par with the 5070. It's like, it is, but only because the 5070 will be generating like 4 additional frames with AI. It's like, I just worry that there's going to be instances in which that doesn't work well in a game world, but I don't know enough about that kind of technology, so I'm just talking out my ass there. A little spike there, it's alright. Does the Citadel... Oh, I guess I'll see. I was going to say, do I have to kill all the rares, or is it just kill the boss? But either way, it doesn't matter. I don't know why the clerics frontline. I do find that a bit weird. The skeletal clerics just frontline the whole time. It kind of works. It kind of works what I've got going, but I do think it's a bit odd. Oh. Here we go. Okay, so what do I need to worry about with the Count's fight? I mean, it's all the stuff I kind of already know. There's nothing there. It's that big drop that he does. I need to be super careful. I'll just really have to focus on movement. Let the minions do their work. Go for an easy kill. Let's not take risks in the first one. Oh. There he is. There he is. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right. What do I need to clear that? It doesn't matter if I need to clear the map. Okay, we got our freeze charm on. We're full on our pots. Let's fucking do it. Praying that these guys are going to appear in the arena. Thank you. It's a bit worried. All right, yo, let's pause the music. I want to be able to hear this. Okay.
You cannot stop us. We will
Come at me.
take the power that we deserve.
Not if I take yours first.
You pay with your life.
Oh, that was damage. Okay. And it's so fucking hard to see his telegraphs with the minions. Okay, we beat the shit out of him in the first phase. He prevents recovery above 50%. That's insane. What an insane mod to have on a boss like this. What? Oh, well, too bad. We absolutely crushed the motherfucker. That was way too easy, actually, wasn't it? I paused the music for that. All right. Yeah, the affixes fuck you up real good. Okay, so I'm glad. I was curious where my damage was, but clearly my damage is doing just fine. Wait, so did I get 2 fragments? I assume that's normal, or is that like lucky, or I don't know. Is the map complete? Doesn't say it is, so I'm gonna go kill some rares, I guess. Oh fuck, I didn't even turn that off. I have +2. Or it was the boss tree. Boss tree's up here. Yeah, I just have the +2. I was gonna take that off, but I forgot. I knew I was gonna forget. Yeah, I was gonna just take, because I just wanted the fragments, alright? So I was gonna nerf it as hard as I could. I went the easy map. I was gonna take the boss levels off. Obviously didn't do that because I'm an idiot. Well, it didn't matter. Because like the problem, and I guess this is the issue with the single attempts on these citadels, is like if it was multi-attempt, I would have been happy to run a hard map and just see how we went, but I didn't want to risk bricking the citadel and then losing the fragments, you know. Although this would have been a citadel I would have been okay with bricking since I have other ones around. I'll just turn down this a little bit now. Yeah, is it normal to get multiple fragments? Did you get multiple when you completed yours, you think? Or is that maybe something they've introduced to kind of help people out a little bit? I think it's pretty normal. Okay, makes sense. Got multiple too. Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good way of doing it. If you're gonna make bosses single attempt, at least make them drop multiple fragments. So when you do go to the pinnacle, you can at least try it a couple of times. That makes me less concerned about the single attempts on the pinnacle boss. The fact that you can get multiple fragments from citadels. It would be cool if that scaled directly with the map boss, and maybe not directly. But bosses grant 50% increased XP. That's interesting. Yeah, it would be interesting if it scaled directly with that. Like you get more fragments the more levels are on the boss. Just again to combat the fact that the pinnacle is that single death. Reward. Oh my god, we left a fucking rare all the way on the top. Wait, if I don't... No, if I leave the Citadel, it just bricks it, right? I was going to say, if I just refuse to complete it, can I run it again? But no, that wouldn't work. Tier 9, don't care for that. Alright, well in that case, now that we've got those, I'll head towards the other one then. Get the second Citadel done. Tier 10, hey? Okay, that was I don't know. I was expecting it to be harder. I wonder how hard the pinnacle boss then is going to be in comparison. Okay, we don't care for any of those. We care about this? Not particularly. Where have I got my gems? I really need to clean up my stash, eh? It's just so much fucking random shit. Do the fragments... Oh, they don't. Okay, so of course they don't have anywhere to go. I'll just put them in here with our maps, right? And all these random... Why do I have these boots? Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 tier 15s. Let's craft them up. Temporal check. Okay, we're not running that one. With a... What's it called? Monsters deal critical hurt. Yep, fucking perfect, alright. We'll run that one. Monsters... 50% elemental resistances. Okay. $250. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll run both of those. I don't think I want to use either of them for my next one. Then we had this one too. But I didn't like the idea of monsters gaining 25% max life as energy shield. But then again, given how that one went, I don't think the extra energy shield would be that much of a problem. Although if it's the Act 2 boss, that could be a bit annoying. But I think it'd be fine. Ah, perfect. So second one is up here. So let's head towards that. So what do we got? Elemental resistances? We can do that one. Reduce damage from critical hits. That's kind of annoying, but... yeah, I think so, yeah. And then it's just the other one I'll need to find after that. It's a shame I found three of the the Act 1 boss. I shouldn't complain. Like until... When did I found this Tuesday night? So I streamed, let's see, we streamed Marvel Rivals. And then I played a little bit Tuesday night, just running... I was basically running low tier maps, so I could, like, speed my way up. And I just went in a straight line, because that's what my housemate did. That's what I've seen people online saying. And it worked. So there must be, like, I'm guessing a ring where they start to populate in. So who's the boss? Oh, so the Val one will just be Giuliani then, I guess, right? That'll be, shouldn't be too bad. Given how quickly we killed the Count and the fact that he has that transformation, Giuliani I think will be fine. Oh, you can actually see the life loss on the ground, didn't realize. Oh, I see a 14, okay, you know, that's not the worst. Have you tried the Pinnacle boss yet, Fufu? Because I know you've run some pretty good maps. I feel like it's something I could see you doing over like the Christmas New Year period, and we just never got a chance to talk about it. Oh, you can't find. Oh my god, that's brutal. Fuck's sake. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so you're also just missing the Citadel. How many Citadels in total have you found? Like, have you been through quite a few then? You found 6. Yeah, asked and answered. That was very quick. You found 6 in total. Okay, that's only one of that. That sucks. Okay. Hopefully there's a little bit of bad luck protection there. Where, like, if there's X amount already visible of one type, it, like, has a high chance given the others. Level 3. Okay. So you must have found and tried your Citadel pretty quick then, right? Because I know your DPS is pretty solid. Oh, and you had the affixes of fuck you. I remember now. Yeah. That was probably a big part of it, actually. What boss level was it when you tried it out? Did you end up just accidentally overtuning it? Oh, that's not tied to the random bugs. You tried as soon as you found it, you're on your monk, and the affixes were just bullshit for you. Yeah, okay. Oh, bullshit for melee. Couldn't say knocks the box for more than a second at plus 4. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I wish they'd added a bit more information to the Atlas passive tree around, like, you know, what +1 to a boss actually does in terms of damage and health and stuff like that, you know. Is it a 10% increase? Is it fucking 50%? Like, yeah, what is it? You could have killed him off the affixes, okay. Oh, thanks when you killed him 5 seconds. Oh, so you just got really fucked on the one Citadel you really needed. That sounds like Path to Exile, yeah. I'm just gonna... I'll pick up the ultimatum. I'm probably gonna stop just picking them up, but... Maybe at one point I might want to do some ultimatum runs. I've not tried one of the 10 trial ones. And what are we? 73%, so we should get a level up this stream as well. What do you reckon? Sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions today, aren't I? What do you reckon they're gonna patch now that Grinding Games are back to work? What do you think is gonna happen there? Do you reckon they're gonna nerf you? They're 1000% nerfing Archmage. Yeah, I mean, I've not really like seen gameplay and stuff, but that's all I see on the subreddit is people being like incoming, you know. I hope they're not nerfing quarter subs, but those are a bit overtuned. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I reckon they'll be pretty heavily, although they would want to balance them all together, wouldn't they? Rarity nerf probably. Potentially, yeah. Again, I've not played around with it enough to know. But it would fit with the general sentiments I've been hearing. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to see them make some buffs to Blood Mage. I also wouldn't mind seeing something for the warrior. But although somebody was telling me there was some decent builds coming out for that one. But it's just so slow. But I think that's more of a symptom or an issue that'll be fixed once we get more skills and more weapon types. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, but like, I didn't hate it. I mean, but I've not gone back to it, right? So I clearly wasn't loving it. It just felt too slow. I think something that, I mean, the first thing they could do is just change the passives around that one. There's so many of the passives. Where are they? So many of the passives. I think it's this one. These. They need to do away with this shit. Reduced attack speed. So many nodes in here. Okay, that's one-handed weapons. So many nodes through here that I was taking. Another one, reduce attack speed. Again, reduce attack speed. This, like, just don't reduce how much increased attack damage you're giving me. Stop reducing my attack speed. Like, I know it's about balancing, but like, especially with the mace, they're slow when you start the game. So when you're trying to stack damage on those and then you're also reducing your attack speed, it's just like, oh my god, what are we doing? Why? So I'd love to see them start there. Exactly, you're taking the slower attack speed with the two-handed, then they reduce it even more, and the skills are just slow in general. Why slow it down more? I mean, I like the pros and cons on stuff like that, but if they want to have that, they need to speed up the animations. Yeah, I think I think there's place for slows attacks. I think there is a place in the game for slower skills like that, but I think that place is only going to be there and like make a lot of sense once swords, flails, once the warrior has other options, and then those big heavy attacks are more focused on, oh, I've got the boss in a stun, or oh, this is a slow enemy, I can hit this one. Make it so it's more situational. Making it your main damage is just it's just painful. Well, I haven't finished the map. I have finished the map. But yeah, when I was playing my warrior, I couldn't fucking believe there were all those things reducing my attack speed. What do you have for your flasks? I'm thinking I should go for recovery applied instantly. Increase area effect. Oh, that's right. Just wild. Okay, wait, did I so I said I was going to use that on the next one, didn't I? Yeah. Because I don't think the energy shield will be a problem. Tier 14. Tier 14. I will probably stop picking up runes, to be honest with you. Ultimatums though, same thing. Shield in there. Alright. On monkey, you just don't get damage at all unless it's a one shot. Okay. Well, that's so annoying though, isn't it? It's like, alright. You can play until you get one shot. Okay, seepage. We got Curse of Temporal Chains. Monsters reduce damage from crits. Actually, do we want... Let's throw another Exalt on this. See if we can get that chance higher. 305 now. Fuck, okay. Yep, that's good. Your Archmage has like 6k. And mana, I don't know how much any shield and 1 life. Mana regens 20%. Okay, yeah. hey, Osiris, how you going, man? Yeah, no, just playing Path of Exile today. We just finished our first Citadel. And I'm slowly pathing my way to the next one. Or the next one, but of a different type. If we can find the third, we'll try the pinnacle, but the likelihood I'm going to find and complete the first today was, the first Citadel I did was the iron one, the count. Yeah, the iron Citadel, yeah. Fucking blasted him. It was like simple. My damage was there. Survivability was maybe questionable, but he died so fast it wasn't really an issue. He did hit me with one shot and fucking got me pretty close to getting me down. And the reason he hit me is because there's just so much clutter on the screen, you know? Yeah, he was good about it was iron. Yeah, I've got oh, actually I can't check it now, can I? I found 3 iron citadels, and then I found a oh well, the vile one we're heading towards. I've not seen the other type yet. But all my citadels were like super close to each other. Oh, there he is. Okay, come on, walk through. My minions will get him anyway. I don't care about the tier 4s, don't care for that either. Very too expensive citadels. That is that one for you that you'll never find. That has been, well, I was gonna say that's supposed to be in Fufu's experience. We were just talking about that. Maybe I'll get lucky. It's random for everyone, but everyone ends up in the same. Yeah, okay. Ooh, rare tier 15. Nice. We'll look at the cuffs. I just picked up these shoes, didn't I? See, there it is. Yeah. You're loving the war. We were just so funny you came in at that time. You're loving the warrior. That's good. We were just talking about how annoyingly slow the mace skills are. But what's your build? What's your build, those eyes on the warrior? Half shot clear screen. A class type. Okay. So wait, are you like pretty weak then? Are you like pretty susceptible to damage, but you know, as long as you get your hit off, you're good? Oh, okay, because you got the dual wielding 2-handers. Okay, yeah, nice. So you're absolutely clearing, but super glass cannon. You know how to dodge. Okay, nice. Oh, it's the boss. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Get in the door. I could have just spawned them inside. Oh, is it the hellhound that's fucking around? Okay, whatever. They'll spawn in here. Fucking minions, man. Like... Oh, he moved. Oh, of course he moved, yeah. Alright. Make sure there's no death fakes that are gonna fuck me. Put on Ruthless. Hey, nice 3 tier 15s. Alright, so it seems like killing bosses is the way to keep up the waystone drops, right? Well, yeah, and armor's all fucked up, isn't it, right? So, like, you're just making defenses on that class seems like a bit of a nightmare. The best way to give his relative is play Invoker and stack evasion. Okay, so we got Chaos Orb. I'll look at mana files. I think instant on the mana file. I was lucky. Not even looking at the enemies, just looking at the loot. Yeah, I think instant would be better for me, to be honest. Oh yeah, instant regeneration is probably what I need to go for. Got the Fox Shade, unique armor with lots of evasion move speed. Oh, okay, yeah. I know they just patched the low life full life thing, didn't they? Is it that 1 life now counts you on low, or is it they patched something about this? I'm sure of it. Well, didn't they hotfix something? Because wasn't being on 1 life proccing low life and full life at the same time? Unless I'm just making that up. Yep. Not sure, not played in a few days. Hopefully they haven't bricked your build then. You got some drama going on. Oh, actually, let me have a look. Hang on, because I'm sure I saw it just a little while ago. Oh well, fucking you type in patch, you just get all so much random shit, don't you? Okay, I think this is here. Although it's on some random website. Rare monsters cause delirium, fix a crash. Crash. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll be wrong then. Oh, congrats on the proposal, man. That's nice. Rose says, well, at least you said yes, eh? That would have been oof. Would have been rough if not. But no, well done, man. Have you got like a date in mind? Dreaming of patches? No, I was just double checking it. I'm looking forward to seeing what April, Mayish. Okay, for next year. Or are you guys moving quick on this one? A true gamer move, yeah. Ah, something I left that up. There we go. Just got for me nothing. Wait, did I complete this map? No, I didn't. Okay. I am already so hungry. But I don't. It's like, wait, what is that? It's fine. I'm so hungry already. Ah, moving quick, okay. If they don't live in China, so they can't come and we have no friends, so doing small one here. Oh yeah, next year you're going to try and have the bigger ceremony, okay. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. Yeah, fuck, I don't envy you. I assume planning a wedding is going to be a bit of a ball ache. Don't say tier 12, that's alright. Still more than 50 monsters. Where? Oh, there we go. No, it's popped up. Where is it? Fast way, probably this way. What's that? Oh, just a bit of gold. Yeah, let's go back around, okay. So glad one PoE, look forward to the streams and then Rivals. Yeah, you're really not a fan of Rivals, eh? No, I was really feeling so. I was like debating on Tuesday what I would play, but the guys are around, so we played some Rivals. Covetous Shrine was Covetous too? Increased rarity, okay. I mean, shame we got that right at the end. How did I miss that? Yeah, no, I mean, I've always been a variety gamer, so you're gonna have to expect to see some variety out of me. But yeah, Path of Exile is one I'll do fairly regularly. Hero shooter nonsense. See, I do love a good hero shooter. It's not something I'd play long term, but it's a great game to just jump into with some mates, you know? Like, don't take it seriously, just, you know, you're fucking around, just having a good time. Because I really did enjoy Overwatch back in the day, but there's something about the genre, it doesn't quite stick for me in the long term. I think the problem is that I just played so much League of Legends back in the day, and while they're obviously not at all same game. It's the team aspect, right? After a while, it just starts to grate on me having your performance in ranked be dictated by other people with you. And I know it's the law of averages, and eventually, you know, you'll find you where you're supposed to be. But it's better for hero shooters though, because the games are shorter. Yeah, it's off your brain and play kind of game. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have to get a snack or something. I'm absolutely starving. %. Let's try. Actually, I'm gonna swap out my flasks. Hold that one. Oh, let's not forget to go to the well. Because I think having it applied instantly is going to be better. Because when I die, I'm generally dying, like I get hit and then die after. Because the regen isn't quick enough. So let's go apply instantly. Got 12, 12, 12. We got 4 tier 15s out of that. Actually, that was off the boss, so that makes some sense. What's my energy? I don't have any energy shield, but that's because it's all going to my mana. So I've got, you can see we were looking at warrior nodes a minute ago. I've got mind over matter, so my damage is taken from a mana for my life. And then I've got, where is it? Eldritch Battery. So my energy shield is converted into mana. So I've gone just full, like everything is a health bar. I've got, you can't actually see because I'm in the way. That's why I'm squishy. Yeah. So I've got 2,000 life and 1,600 mana. So I've essentially got 3,600 life. So yeah, a little bit on the squishy side. What amulet do I have? I've got this one. But that's because it gives me +2 to level all minion skills. Although damage taken recouped as mana isn't awful either. But the spell damage is doing nothing for me. Got that one with 20 rarity on it. That's something like I definitely probably need to upgrade. I need to upgrade a few things. My boots I'm happy with. I upgraded my boots. Those are quite nice. Although I wasn't sure if the +25 life rune is a good idea. But yeah, there's so much room for improvement across my gear. Like this belt. The belt's giving me 188 armor. It's not doing anything for me. Life regen is. The thorns isn't doing anything for me. I need to look for a new belt. Yeah, the boots are solid. The boots are nice. I just bought the boots. It just makes you slow. Checking move speed. Where do you see that overall? I've only got 13% armor, thankfully. Oh, if you're wearing the armor, yeah, okay, yeah, no. I did hear about that. Is that shown on the armors, or is that like a hidden stat? Okay, so what do we have? Monsters have rare monsters have additional modifier, reduce flash charges, elemental resistances, deal more damage. Okay, that one I'm gonna run. Increase rarity of items. Monsters deal extra chaos damage, less effective curses. I'll run that one as well. Magic monsters, shock round. That one I might actually use for a Citadel. Yeah, let's go into Sun Threshold and stuff. Alright. It shows in your character sheet that your move speed is much lower than my items would say. Okay, where do we see move speed? Armor. Block thorns, damage taken. Moves and speed, 27.65. So
I lack the brute strength.
oh, fuck's sake. Fuck. It took it off. It instantly fucked me. Okay, can we change this to strength? Is that a problem? Oh, not enough. Okay. Refund. Well, if I don't need this dex, actually, that's pretty good.
Time to change plan.
Fucking hell. I probably need the... Do I need the intelligence? Probably. I'll change another dex to strength. go. Just checking. Everything's fine. Yeah, we have enough decks for that, so we're good. Oh, I don't have those on. Okay. Clarity and vitality, and we're good. Sort of majoring crossbow bleed build. That sounds pretty fucking funny. Anything with armor makes you slower. It's weird they don't say that anywhere. Why do they not say that anywhere? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, because yeah, I definitely don't need the armor, so I could definitely look to upgrade my... Well, I need to upgrade a lot of my gear, to be fair. None of it's in a state where I want it. So we're Stone Citadel. Okay. That's weird. So there's a map inside of the Citadel that's obviously not the Citadel, right? Like, that's... like, what? Like really, it should prevent maps spawning in these, shouldn't it? Okay, well, let's grow those. So, okay, let's set this one. Elemental resistances, fast charge, okay. Hero's trash, to be honest. You got lucky with... Yeah, I got like this one. Actually, no, it wasn't this one. My scepter and my amulet for ages had the plus levels on it, and I just couldn't upgrade them because I couldn't get rid of those. Speaking of mages, saw some guy do some math and said you can stun bosses like 27 seconds with the time freeze on Chronomancer. That's insane. I wouldn't mind trying to Chronomancer to try those skills. Ah, your leveling was easy, just clears, because yeah. I feel like the campaign is so dependent on, like, if you get a lucky drop, you can clear it so much faster. Plus skills, yeah, it's so strong. What am I? I'm stuck on the urns. Okay. So yeah, a lot of improvement I need to make around my gear. I've basically given up on crafting, so I'm just running, hoping to get currencies and stuff, right? And then I'll upgrade them as they go. You're really tempted to do chrono, but you pussied out. Okay, yeah. Might be worth giving it a shot. I'm at the point now where I'm starting to like engage in more Path of Exile 2 content, because everything I've like, there's not really anything left to be spoiled for me at this point. Level 18, level 18. So I haven't seen like any builds or anything, but I'm kind of curious to look at them. We need to level another Sork, yeah. I've honestly not even started a sorcerer yet, which is wild. I was certain I was going to do that early on. I probably just didn't do it because I already know what magic classes feel like. I wanted to try like the new stuff, you know, the Path of Exile 2 stuff. Not that it's exactly the same, but you know what I mean. Install Mover 2, we actually want to do that. Just Archmate, yeah, because I said, okay. Double shock. Oh yeah, double shock. I did want to do double shock. Yeah, you went easy. And that's the thing, right? I didn't want to go. I honestly didn't want to go minions my first build. I didn't want to, but the changes they made, like with the like this whole thing where you can choose what's what. Oh, it was just too tempting. It was too tempting, and I honestly thought Spectres was still in the game. Well, we're going to be in the game. I shouldn't say still, because they were never in the game. They were just shown off, but I thought Spectres were going to be there. I have made a warrior. He's only in Act 2 though, is the problem. But I hate how slow the mace attacks are. Yeah, so whatever. Yeah. Otherwise, I absolutely wouldn't have started. I would have ended up with a minion build and probably you'd still be watching it right now anyway. But yeah, seeing the new minion stuff, I was so keen. I'm using the wrong skills. Okay, yeah. If you think warrior's slow. Or it's just that I'm using the slow skills, right? I'm doing a fuckload of damage. I'm just using slow skills. So aftershocks are the way to go. Is that the way to build? Yeah, but I'm only out of Act 1, all right? So all I kind of have access to is the slow shit. I'm doing a more niche Pathfinder build on your third, if that counts. But I wanted my first build to be sure thing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was pretty happy. I need to do more on my poison build as well. I'm pretty happy with where that one's at. It's just I really wanted to get through like Citadels and do more of the end game. But I do love that I'm like wanting to do all these different things. Like so often when I played Path of Exile 1, although again, the game was a decade old, but so often it'd be like I do a build and I'm like, that's kind of all I want to do. Because they all played very similar. Or there were like only a few play styles in my mind. Whereas this, everything feels so different. Enjoying the campaign way too much. Yeah, I've really liked the campaign. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I love that I've homebrewed this. I mean, it wasn't particularly hard. It's just a fuckload of minions. But I'm really glad I did. Actually, I'll ask my friend Cameron asked me this earlier. I'll ask you guys because I am interested in your answers. What do you want them to add next in like content-wise? What are you most hoping they'll add sooner rather than later? Obviously, we know the Druid and the Huntress are going to be the next classes, but if you could choose for what they were going to add next, what would you want? Would you want endgame improvements? Would you want new class, new skills? Well, I guess class and skills are the same, but you know what I mean. For me, I just want as many skills as they can give us. Just more and more combinations. That's my focus. All of those. I was just saying, if you could choose what they added to the game next, like content-wise, what would you want? Would you want like more endgame stuff, different endgame stuff? For me, it's just skills. I'd love more skills. My friend was asking me earlier. That's why I'm asking. Just out of curiosity, you know? Where to begin? That's just random room, right? Yeah. Make the source not a damn mage. Whew. Like I didn't really even have to bother looking at my flasks in that one. For me, I want to see the shadow. I want to see the shadow or whatever that class is. The class with the daggers. I'm so curious what they're going to do with that. Like right next, I think they should fix the obvious broken arm balance stuff. Yeah. 2-3 patches down the line. I think they should start adding stuff like new classes. Yeah. Oh, but you're not endgame. That's, yeah, because you're enjoying the campaign, right? Yeah. But I'd love to see what they do with the shadow. I think they're gonna make that class very like roguish, you know, like the rogue is in like the Diablo games and stuff like that. But I'm worried that they won't want to add a lot of movement to it, because then that will become like a very meta play style. Because obviously people love Path of Exile for its speed. I think they should move all the birds at screen clear. This is meant to be PoE 1, right? Meant to be more deliberate and slower. Yeah, I've not seen much of the screen clearing. I know it is happening. Shadow's going to be insane for the Invoker Monk. Oh, it is. They're playing mechanics. I think Minions is always going to be that way though, right? Like it's always going to be that way. You can't really do anything about that. I think it is for Minions. I think that is the intention, right? Because that's the Minion fantasy. But I think you're right when it comes to... Although, they did... I just want them to... What I really want... And this isn't even talking about content anymore. I just want Grinding Gear Games to come out and say, this is what we want. This is what we're going to do. And this is, you know... So if you find something that is, you know... Like, let's say they don't want screen clearing. I just want them to come out and say that and say, we are going to be destroying that. But I think they want people to be able to get there if they're the very, like, top 5% of builds, you know? Like, if the very top builds are doing that, I think that's maybe okay. I don't know. I flip-flop on the idea. Monsters... Expected Curse, yeah. Yeah, okay, we're going to run this one. We'll hit with an Exalt, though. More weapons, yeah. many more weapons, so we should be able to use them. Yes, I think that will do a lot for warrior. I think adding more weapons, you know, giving them the sword, the spear, giving them other things other than just the mace skills would be good. Because the spirit gems invoking pretty much stacks as much spirit as it needs, so you can run an aura build. Okay, yeah. Expect the shadow ones to be very useful for monk. I could see. Well, they'll start from the same position, won't they? So they probably will be. So helmet ignites in presence is way too OP. Ooh, I feel like I may have seen that. All right, we'll do steep here, and then we'll be ready for the next citadel. So that's the one I was going to run. Oh, this is such a weird map. I don't care about a tier 8 map or any of that. Oh my god, this game is going to be absolutely wild once they've added all the classes to it. Just the amount of stuff is going to be. It almost feels like it's just going to be too much. Can I just hit this shrine, please? What's that there? Increase life defenses. All right. Oh, so okay. So you're gonna go end game with your warrior. Ooh, the squishiness is gonna be a problem though, right? Kind of hate me for making you love the game. Hey, you know, I'm bringing stuff into your life. Where's my proposal, eh? I'm bettering your life. End game warrior is quite something. Yeah, I'd be worried about that low life build in the end game. That's my only concern for you. It's just so much shit. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, you'll see how it goes, right? Like, you'll make it work, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm glad I can bring you the game. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, for the challenge. Based all through the campaign of the warrior, and as soon as I got to end game, dropped it for the next build. Well, I like to play through minion. Well, not always, but I like to start new builds. But at this point, I just want to see. I wanted to see the citadels, and I want to see the pinnacle boss. And this is just the thing that's closest to it, right? My little spinning witch. I don't play insanely passively though. I'm generally at the front of the pack using my flamethrower, which is like it's probably adding like 0.5% more damage. So it's the funniest thing. I play minion builds, but I play them like the worst way. How do we leave that on like no health? Although with this scepter, I do need to keep presence, so I can't be too far away from shit. Because it puts a stacking critical debuff on them. So yeah, exactly, yeah. But I don't know why. I've always loved minion builds in ARPGs. I don't know what it is. I just find them really satisfying. I've talked about this on stream before, actually. Maybe with yourself. Getting a lot of micro stutters in game. You can't figure out why. I don't know. Yeah, not sure. It's this problem with it being early access, right? Could be a lot of things. Could be game related. But yeah, what I was going to say is, like, I remember, like, growing up, I played a bunch of real-time strategy games. Like, I loved the Age of Empires series, stuff like that. And I always found it incredibly, like, not aesthetically pleasing. What's the word I'm looking for? I found it really satisfying to just throw my army at the enemy army and just see what happened. Like, not micro them, not min-max, like, just see who wins out of that. And I think that's what I like about the minion build. It gives me the same kind of satisfaction. RTS is keeping the way it is, yeah. Yeah, possibly a hardware issue. I mean, that's usually the first thing you point to, right? Command and Conquer. Never really got into Command and Conquer all that much. I don't know why. I think I just ended up being a Age of Empires kid. But I did play a lot of one of the Command and Conquer Red Alert. I played so much Red Alert. I loved Red Alert on the PS1, I think it was on. I've got like my dad isn't much of a gamer over the years. Like I remember at one point he was playing some PC game and I used to watch that when I was a kid. And then when I got a PS1, so my parents are divorced, so I grew up with my mum, but I would see my dad on weekends. So when I got a PS1, one weekend I like took to his place, and we spent like the entire weekend just playing Command and Conquer, just taking turns. Such a satisfying game, and he enjoyed it so much. I ended up just buying him. Like this must have been like years later because I was a kid, and then when I was older, I think we were like talking about it. And for his birthday one year, I bought him like an old PS1 that I was able to find, and like a copy of Command and Conquer, and it was so much fun just reliving that. I don't know what sparked that. Well, actually, I know what sparked it whenever you talked about Command and Conquer. Just so good, such a good series. Like Imperium Summit. I don't think I played that one. That was so wholesome. I know, that was like the most wholesome fucking memory I've ever thought about. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I remember being so like proud of myself for thinking about like just getting him it, because it was like, oh, I've connected I've connected this for us. I wonder if he still has it. Knowing my dad, he absolutely still has it. He wouldn't sell shit. That's a W right there. That was good fun. I feel like you just I guess you do. I don't know. I feel like RTSs, like modern day RTSs, are just bad. Like I wasn't a big fan of Age of Empires 4. I didn't mind it, but like they tried to go back to their I don't know why I left this essence behind. They would try to go back to their like Age of Empires 2 roots, and they just didn't quite nail it. So like people still play Age of Empires 2 because they prefer it. And the Age of Empires 4 just kind of ended up in a bit of a meh space. I never ended up trying Stormgate. That might be something I'd do at some point, actually. But I just kind of heard mediocre things coming out of that. All right, let's do our second Citadel. Do I take the points out of the boss? I don't think I do. Oh, you can get rid of that too, yeah. Yeah, it's too low. I find it really hard to trust game franchise these days. No one who made the games we loved in the past still work for the studios. Yeah. I do kind of hate that about the entertainment industry. It's the same thing with movies, right? Where it's like Disney's making all this Star Wars stuff, and it's like that's maybe less egregious, but it is kind of annoying to be like, oh, you know, Blizzard. You know, like Blizzard's a perfect example, right? Where they use their reputation to sell tons of just trash because there's still so many people hanging on to what they remember as the glory days of Blizzard. and like people think, oh, Blizzard game, it's going to have, you know, relative quality. Obviously that's turned around now, but you know what I mean. It's so funny how it's just indie studios now and then a couple of AAAs that are doing well. So item rarity, increased shock, ignite, freeze chance. If this is Doyani, that's not that bad. Shocked ground's kind of annoying. I think that's fine map to run for a Citadel. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm sad that I never truly experienced the glory days of Blizzard. I think I've said before, I was obviously a console gamer growing up. Because we never really had like a decent family PC. And I would never have been able to convince my mum to pay for a fucking subscription to World of Warcraft back in the day. That was peak human gaming, peak community. See, that's what I hear, and it's just like, fuck. I wish I'd been part of that. I'm hoping that Ashes of Creation will, in some way, capture that old MMO magic that I kind of missed. I kind of missed that era. But having played, yeah, Leroy, yeah, the memes. Having played WoW Classic, like, I don't know, last year, this year, whenever, or not this year, obviously last year, the year before when I played that, I can see the appeal. I can absolutely see what the appeal was. And it's like, oh, I miss that gaming moment, you know? You have the Hand of a Dial title. If I assume that's impressive, that's how you bring it up, but I have no understanding of that meaning. And yeah, Fufu, there was more drama. So one of the big like Ashes of Creation guys, some guy called Narc. I haven't heard of him, but I don't follow a lot of Ashes creators. He put out a video saying that the developers had lied because, look, there's a fucking super long Asmongold video. It's like 3 hours long, where he talks to both Narc and the game director Steven and kind of figures out what happened there. Essentially, is this gonna be the boss? Essentially, Narc was saying that they promised like certain things in phase 2, and then phase 2's come out, they haven't delivered it. But in reality, Narc just did not understand what an alpha meant and what the development process was. From everything I've heard about the drama, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I think was very misleading. Yeah, I've heard that. Actually, I've watched it, and it kind of was. There were like very small kernels of truth to what he was saying around misleading, but it's not really the case. No, showing the edge of the desert, saying there was nothing there. Yeah. And his argument for that was that, oh well, in other videos he showed the rest of the desert, and it's like I'm a fledgling content creator, right? I know better than that. You don't do that shit. You don't present something in a game and expect that everybody who's going to watch that video has watched your previous shit, because that's not how it fucking works. So I didn't buy that as an excuse when he tried to say that. But yeah, everyone's trying to call it a scam. In reality, it's just a content creator that was... Oh, this is not... I thought this was going to be the boss. That's why I was waiting there. In reality, it was simply just a content creator who was getting disenfranchised with the game, needed to take a break, and rather than just taking a break, got really pissy about it, and that was it. He made some comments. They did not go down well. You only do it if you're scamming some drama farming. Yeah, I don't think he was necessarily trying to farm with it. I think he had obviously built his entire channel. Well, I don't want to say that entirely because I haven't watched his channel, but I know he's built a lot of his channel around Ashes of Creation. And I think he was expecting to get more content out of the Alpha 2, and he didn't. That's my assumption. That's my guess. Obviously, I am not Narc. I can't speak to that directly. But that's kind of the subtext I was reading into. But yeah, fucking waiting for 4 other Exile 2 beta as a scam video. Man, if I wanted to farm some hate, I could farm some hate, but I'm not that brave. I don't want to burn my bridges. Ash Creations or something you're interested in, be interested in new MMORPGs. I love, actually, I was talking about that with my housemate Damien the other day. I love the idea of Ashes of Creation. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's absolutely not going to be a game for everybody. And I say that about myself too. I think when Ashes does come out, I think I will play it, but I imagine I'll probably drop off simply because of the time investment. I don't think I have that much time to invest into something, and obviously an MMO like that, where there's so many social aspects to it, it's built around that, and that's fine. I think that's good. I think give those people what they want. But I think it's just going to be way too social, and I won't be able to keep up. I won't have the time to keep up, I don't think. Okay, this is probably the boss. DS Lily would make a whole stream around you the next minute. Like, I had to start streaming, you two going to think I'm mad. Her beanful squishing streams made me realize she was just a weirdo. Where do you think you're mad? She had beans. She had a bean squishing stream. What? Yeah, what? Okay, so it was like a hot tub stream, but with beans. I can't understand who watches that stuff, but I mean, to each their own, I suppose. My minion's gonna come through. Yeah, there we go. Got a little block ball. All right, let's fight Doyani. Let's not fuck this up. Put a load of beans and crap in it. It's the funniest thing, right? Because I assume there's been a male streamer who has taken the piss and done a stream like that, maybe. If not, oh man, oh my god, this energy shield. Oh, he's got energy shield aura too. Fuck. Okay, I need to get my offerings up. Problem is I can't see fucking shit. Okay, he's down. Let's get the exposure on him. Oh, at least we stacked up 10% crit damage or crit chance. Okay, he's down. Oh. I guess I killed him too quick, and now he's just in his long invincibility phase. What the fuck is... I wish they did away with those. Like, I understand you need to let... Like, he's still in an invincibility phase trying to kill me. What is this? I died while he was in the invincibility phase for 3 fucking years. Awesome. Great design. Alright, where's that video, Foo? We're making that PoE2's a beta scam video. The fuck was that? Oh... I don't even know what I died to. I died to some shitty death effect because I thought he'd stop doing damage. Ugh. They did that in Path of Exile 1. I've never been a fan of that shit, man. Come on. I got stuck in the invincibility phase forever. It was during the campaign, so I just died and then killed him. Yeah, like, but what was I supposed to do there? I guess I should have paid more attention to what he was doing. Oh, fuck. I bricked that Citadel. Alright. Oh, well. Here's what it is, alright? Here we go. I do need to clear some of this shit out. I got way too many low-level maps. Let's just get rid of. Okay, let's get rid of some of these. Anything that looks like that, let's just get rid of. Get rid of 6, get rid of my 7s. Or do I want to keep some of these? For no, I'll just get some more later. I'm gonna watch that back later, and I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be like, what was I doing? But it's because I started looking at chat because I assumed he'd stop doing damage. Oh, so stupid. And buy and sell this all. Wait, hang on, can I? Ah, of course you can disenchant those. Oh, that's probably better than just selling them. Oh, let's not get rid of those. That was close. And sell the rest. Alright. I really need to clear out. I need to fix up this tab at some point. It's an absolute mess. I'm just moving these actually. Let's throw that in there. Let's throw that in there. Oh, that was such a fucking sad way to end that. That Citadel. How annoying. It's mostly because the game is BS and has gone ground effects aren't visible that can one-tap you. Yeah, I mean, like at the end of this stream, I will be watching that back. But absolutely, it's like there was clearly some on-ground effect there that it's like I just hadn't noticed. People who died on death effects, they really cross the road without looking. I mean, the problem is you're crossing, with that analogy, you're crossing a road like every 2 seconds, you know what I mean? So at a certain point, you just stop looking. All right, let's do that one. Oh, God, it's so annoying. Okay. Oh, well, I don't want to use the good. Oh, and because I failed that, I now need a path. I need to find a different path for that, so I'm going to go backwards to crypt. Okay, so we'll do a 15. Didn't roll it. That's the thing. I always do that, and I would have done that if he hadn't been in the invincibility phase for like 15 seconds or whatever the hell it was. Didn't roll into a death effect, yeah. Oh. That's gonna be hurting my heart all night. That death. You roll the bow so you go for loot that explodes, yeah. I do hate the on death effects. Simply because now whenever I kill a rare, I just kind of stand to the side. I just stand here and then wait to see what happens, yeah. Never said it was a perfect strat. How do I end up in this corner? There we go. It's yeah. Oh. Anyway, let's see if we can find another one. Hey, let's get to this tower. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find another one not far away. It's my DPS. Oh fuck. Each firebomb. Well, actually, hang on. So I assume each arsonist is doing 4,000 per second. So what's that? 4,000, 40,000, 48,000 for each of my skeletons. Then whatever my flame wall's not doing that much. Oh, raging spirit. Yeah, what's the raging spirit? Is that it? 25 to 30, 23 to 35 damage per spirit. You get 10 spirits, so 350. How quickly do they attack? I have no real idea how much damage they're doing, because I don't think that's accurate, but let's... I don't think it's accurate. I was gonna say, can I get somewhere and just... No, I'm gonna have to take off all of my other... Oh, actually, I can do this. Oh, does that... Wait, does that tell... I can keep them back.
I need more time.
Oh, they're doing decent damage. That's definitely not... That's definitely not correct. While active, your spire spells will also summon raging spirits with short-lived flaming spells that rush at new enemies and rapidly attack them. Enemies do not directly engage enemies. I don't think that's correct. Actually, I can check it for you. Yeah, it's not correct, because as I take gems out, it's not changing. Like, that's +1 to minion skills. It is a minion skill, but it's not updating the damage. So I don't know how to show it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't know how to show it. There's something going on, but yeah. Clearly the information just isn't accessible, which is, and I would love them to fix that. I guess if I would love that to be in the game, because I know they do damage, but I couldn't tell you how much. And then of course I could turn off all my minions, I guess. So let's try that. Hang on. All right, let's do away with all my minions. Can I turn this one just off? There we go. Okay, it's just me and the raging spirits now. Oh, that's a rare mob, so let's have a look. Yeah, like that's more than 35 damage per hit, right? Like they're doing pretty good damage. Why am I not getting... There we go. Yeah. That's respectable. Yeah, I'd love there to be a dummy in the hideout. Oh yeah, Ignite's fucked. Ignite's super fucked. My entire build was going to be Ignite based. But then it just doesn't, it just seems to suck. It's doing way more. I mean, the info, I don't know, like, what is this information? Like, what actual information is this? Is that the base information? And then they're doing 300% that? But nothing else works like that, or does it? Hang on, if I look at my arsonist, no, it just gives me the actual thing. Why would that one be different to the rest? What was it? What is that one? Wait, trimmed grey. Have I seen these before? Deal 30% of overkill damage to enemies within 2 meters of the enemy killed. 50% increased attribute requirements. Oh, that's just for this though, right? Armor and move speed. Well, with armor being shit, that's probably not great. Half choke will love that, you reckon? Yeah, I was thinking that would be pretty good. You only need 70 strength. I like, what's... Yeah. I mean, it's only to this item though, right? I think it's just to this item. Like, I did think it was, like, global. But I think it's just for this, and that's why it's at 70. It'd be an alright leveling item. Okay, let's have a look. What do we got here? Well, I'm pretty sure the increased attribute only applies to that item, right? So it wouldn't apply to your two-handers. I believe so. That's how it works, right? Fufu might be able to confirm that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Monster rarity, quantity of logbooks. You know what? I'm out of range? What? Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get much out of this. Well, let's go up to the 4 then. Increase experience, pack size, hexproof. Yeah, all those are fine. Oh, tier 3, I'll take that. For this stuff, like increased attribute requirements, that's just an item related thing, isn't it? What, I'm out of range. Oh, of course, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get back. Okay, let's do these then. That up there, just another one up there. Yeah, I think it's just for the one item, yeah. Okay, I thought I was pretty sure, but yeah, okay. But like, I had the reaction at first because I did think it was global. Then I was like, wait, no, it's just the item. I thought it was bugging, but you were. That's the problem at the moment. Like, it could be either, right? See, I can't see anything in here, so I'm just trusting you guys killed everything. Nothing else I want there. Oh, thought that was the rare. Oh, it's this rock boy. See, I'm still picking up the desert runes. I don't need to. I need to stop picking up the runes. I don't need them. Sorry, I'm just gonna check my phone. Alright. So, what do we got? Don't care. No, I don't care. Don't care. Hey, do I already have one of these? No, I did not. Where am I keeping these fragments? In here? Yeah. Why did I pick up a tier 10? Who cares? Tier 12. Tier 14. 14. Another 15. Another 13. Alright, craft onto this. Players have less. Okay, this is one we're just going to run. Monsters take reduced damage from crits. And players are cursed to enfeeble. At least we've got up to 300%. Am I using Cascade Gem? Is that a support gem? Oh god, I wouldn't even know how to really check. Is that a... yeah, is that a support one? I'm so bad with, like, gem names, so... Spell Cascade? Blood spells that affect an area around you or a target location cause those spells to also target additional areas on either side of the target area along a randomly chosen axis. Oh, okay. Cannot support channeling skills or remote skills. 2% less damage. Put it on Flame Wall. That's not a bad idea. What do I do have? What do I actually have on Flame Wall right now? I need to upgrade this one. Actually, let's do that. We have... oh, I don't have any more of these. Ooh, what do I have on my Flame Wall now? Sport skills deal more damage. Just kind of whatever. Oh, no, that's only for damage over time debuffs. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, I'll take that off. And then, what was it? It was... oh, can it be used there or no? Yes, it can. Okay. It's even more clutter on the screen now. I love it. Oh, okay, I can only have one of them up at a time. Okay, that does work better. Good idea. Thank you for that. Saved me having to press it twice. I'm so sad I failed that Citadel. All right, yeah, we'll grab this one, and you know what? We'll get lucky and there'll be one right here for us. Oh, Augury. I hate the Augury map. Oh yeah, I know you can turn it into a ring. I can't remember why I didn't take that. I do need to sit down and actually look at what support gems I have on. I'm honestly probably using whatever I was using through the campaign, and through the campaign I was just throwing on whatever made a little bit of sense, not what was optimal. So I do need to optimize my support gems. I think I have for my my main obviously damage, my main damage from the Infernalists are the Arcanists. Why do I only have... oh, there we go. I just saw I had 10. I was wondering what was going on there. Oh, yeah, I've seen it as well. There was the downside, but I can't remember what the downside was to having the ring. It's probably like less damage or something. It doesn't really matter. I mean, the firewall's pretty much just... oh, hello. Didn't see there was a guy in that. The flame wall's pretty much just there to get my spirits up. Less damage for, yeah. Oh, I'd have to be, right? Oh, hello. Yeah, I do appreciate that it's like one of the skills that can just do that. I would like to see them do some changes to it. I mean, I've not played around enough to know if Ignites... I've just heard people say it's a bit fucked. But I've not... I did try it, but I was trying to do it with minions, and I kind of bailed on that idea. That's what this build was supposed to be. It was supposed to be minions stacking ignite, and minions stacking ignite magnet, and having ignite magnitude on top of that. That was the idea behind this build. But unfortunately, the ignite chance is just so low. It obviously just didn't work out. Excuse me. I'm just looking at all my minions in the other room. Like, come on, guys. Catch up, please. Is this not supposed to be instant? Oh, it's only part of it that's instant, right? Yeah, 21%, okay. In that case, it's probably not... I'll go back to my old one. Although I just realized that scuffed my charges. Is it? I don't know. Increase amount recovered or 21. So what's 21% of 920. So it's under 210. So I'm getting under 210 instantly versus 1,600 over 3 seconds. So divide that by 3. That's what? 6 is into that, so it's a little. It's about 530. So you can 500 over a second or 200 instantly. I think the 500 over a second. I think it's much for muchness, to be honest. I don't think there's a lot of difference there, is there? Of course, only gives 1200. Although the cast time on this is slower now, but I don't hate how slow it is. Yeah, tree's only 800. Oh, I guess I could use the quality thing on my flask as well, right? I don't know what that does. I'll have to double check. You should play more part of it. What's holding you back? Just life, I guess, right? It's such a time sink though as well, isn't it? Like, you have to put in so much time. Yeah. That damn life. It's that damn work, really, isn't it? If only we had you know, just the freedom to live. Is this where I want to go? Yes. Pardon me. I was sick looking like 2 months ago now, and I'm still dealing with it. Yeah, too much life stuff going on. Fair enough. Just my mind to the net already. Cyberpunk, just go online. Ah, we left deck. We gotta go get this one. I want to open that chest. Oh. Lord, man, what? Sorry, I also missed that reference. You watched that? No, I can't say I have. It's not ringing a bell anyway. Oh, has this one got volatile plants? It does.
How useful.
Don't want those. So we just completed it. We basically completed a tier 15 map with 500% increased waste zones found in the area, and I haven't picked up a single one because they were all just so shit. It was an old movie, but it was dealing with AI and VR in the early 90s. Ooh, along the lines of Powder. Okay, I don't think I've seen that either. It'd be so interesting to got stuck to the wall. So interesting to watch that now that we have like all the AI stuff going on. It's like how they thought they're like, it's like how in like the 80s and 90s they thought there'd be like flying cars and shit by now. But could you imagine, like, the reason flying cars don't exist, well, there's probably a few reasons flying cars don't exist, but the main reason is you can't fucking trust people with a flying car. You can barely trust people to drive as it is. Can you imagine if everyone had a flying car? How many people would just crash into like your second story? It would happen all the time. Watched this a year ago again, so good. Yeah, the only way we'd ever get to like a point of flying cars would be when they're fully automated and you're not allowed to drive it. Increased numbers, burning ground, monsters break armor, players get reduced flash charges, number of magic monsters. Hey, fuck it, we'll throw one more on, and more monsters again. Oh, okay, actually I don't want to use this tier 15 on that tower. Fuck it, we'll just run this tier 9. My resistances are solid. Bro, yeah. Capped, everything capped except chaos, but we only need another 7% and we've capped chaos as well. It would be good to maybe look at trying to bump those potentially. Yours a negative. I mean, hey, you're all about the dodging though, right? Like, what's the point of having resistances when you get one tapped no matter what? The glassest of glass cannons. I don't know how you managed to get negative. I don't know either. What act are you in? Oh, get in. There we go. In 3? Wow, okay, yeah. Because I know you lose like your resistances as you go through the campaign, but like, oh my god, in Act 3? I have no idea how you managed to do that. Yeah, I guess it's just the amount of resistance you lose between acts, right? Not finding it too difficult. Yeah, you probably yeah, probably wait until maybe partway through act like what, 5 maybe. Don't get hit resistance to it. That's a good point. That is a good point. Oh, dead end. Have I watched Fleekazoid's PoE2 video? I've never heard of Fleekazoid in my life, so no, I haven't. I might have to give it a look. No, I've pretty much not watched any part of Exile 2 videos. I've only now started watching a bit more part of Exile content. Good, hey, that good? I'll have to give it a watch. Get ready for a gamer comedy, okay. He only made one PoE2 video, okay, so easy to find then. Oh, he's going freezing. Oh, Preco's tablet, nice. So the videos are good. What kind of, does he just make like kind of comedy videos? I do want to get back into making stuff other than just like talkative informational stuff. Should watch it on stream. I might watch it towards the end if I remember. I don't really like watching stuff on stream. I kind of hate that like style of. Well, I guess I wouldn't upload it, so it's not the same. I'm not gonna say anymore. Okay. It's okay. It's really small. All right. Hang on. Let me. Sure, I'm not gonna die if there's like a pulse gunner.
The California.
Alright, there you go. I've got it. For later. Because I absolutely will have forgotten. Part of it. Oh, you know what? I must have seen that. I also had that recommended to me because I recognized the title. I was watching a video today, which it's like the I think it was called the Glitch Awards. I think it's from the same guy that made some of the Honest Conference videos as well. You should give that a watch. It's so good. If you think the games industry is in a shit state, you should watch that. I think it's just called the Glitch Awards. It's all like he must use like deep fakes and AI stuff to. I know he uses AI stuff. But have your age verified your watch week. It's fine. I think mine is. Oh, you watched that as soon as it was live? It's so good. I'll have to watch more of that guy's videos actually. I've only seen the Honest Conference. Yeah, with the Muppets. Yeah. Pack size increase. Alright, so we need this one. You can't. I was gonna say you can't read all those, can you? No. Oh wait, is this got? Oh, it doesn't have quality on it. Alright, let's throw that on. Yeah, okay, everything else does. I did it already. Yeah, okay. We'll use that. Alright, ready? Come on, Citadel. Nothing. So, how do we want to do this? I guess we'll throw a tablet here. Just whatever music I can play, really, you know? What are the best ones? Oh, yeah, that was good. We even touched on default bad, it seems. Okay, which direction do we want to go in? What feels luckiest, right? See how far apart are the Citadels? Like, these two are so close. These three were so close. You can see them all on the same fucking screen. One here. Right. Yeah, one there. There and there. So maybe, if that's the case, maybe this one. There'll be another one over here. That logic makes sense to me. Let's try it. You're avoiding complaints. He was just Base was talking about Fleekazoid's part of Exile 2 review. And I was talking about the Glitch Awards. I can't remember who makes those videos though. It was so good. I could start running, although to be fair, I got rid of most of my low tier maps. I could start trying to speed run some lower tier maps just to get further on the Atlas map. But even if I do that, I mean, I might get one more attempt at one of those if I find one. Probably better I do this actually. I need the tier 15s. Unscripted honest. There we go. Yeah, really good video. Would highly recommend watching it. Oh, hey, Lynn, sorry, I just saw your message there. 25. I'm gonna say 15. I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks, Elon. How you going? I do love that my raging spirits can block projectiles. That's like such an underrated, well, I'm also for this class, but such an underrated like effect. Like any range mobs, you just throw that right in front of them and they just can't do anything. Ooh, tier 15, hell yeah. Doing good, just trying to spend a good time. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Are you playing some Path of Exile 2 as well, or are you just watching at the moment? Tier 13, we'll take that. Cascade's help. Yeah, Cascade. Yeah, Cascade's helping with that too. I do like as well that I can just use it to open. I don't want that. Use it to open like urns and shit like that. I can just throw it on barrels and just opens them. I can go around that, yeah. Now I should keep following the beach. I don't. What's your strategy for like clearing a map? I don't know if there necessarily is a good one. There probably is something, but I tend to just follow one wall until the skulls pop up. Because like no matter what, you end up with a fucking rare that's like right back at the start. Well, let's get out of that. That's gonna be a mess. You recently started playing Path of Exile, but you mostly play horror games? Oh, okay. Oh, you'll be right back to this? No worries. It's basically never been 25, just been dramatic. I mean, this one egg looks like it might get that way. Or maybe we were too quick to judge. I hope we're definitely not running past loot. At least with this map, it's very easy to see the patches of burning ground. Although burning ground's relatively easy to see. But at least it can be avoided here. You should follow all too, but not on all maps. Yeah. Yeah, there's some maps where I'm going to probably stop doing this because it's definitely been a detriment to me. Sometimes you just YOLO through. Like, that's it, right? It feels like no matter what, like there could be a rare right in here that I kind of left behind, or a rare like in that weird gap down there. And just what do? You either go check it and waste that time, or you figure out it's there later and waste that time. Okay, get rid of these volatile plants. Yeah, probably don't need that waste. So I'll have a look at that amethyst ring. That got a decently high roll in the chaos resist. I think it only goes up to 13, right? Oops. Yeah, it does. And it's like 36 max life. Alright, it's whatever. Oh, nice. Last rare left and it's up ahead. That's the win. Spark story, we just walk forward and press left every few seconds. I need to try that build. That sounds pretty good. Although, you know, is it going to get nerfed? Who knows? got quantity of items, rarity, monsters always crits. It's a bit rough. Monsters penetrate fire res, artifact. They break armor, that doesn't matter. They're immune to physical, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's doable. Oh fuck, I was not paying attention to my life there. I must have been standing in burning ground. There is no way they won't nerf it, yeah. I feel like they ended up, I feel like when they made that change to lower the gold costs of respecking passive points, they did that because they were like, people were pissed when their builds got bricked. So that was kind of their way of future-proofing the fact that they're going to be bricking more builds. Okay, we got nothing up there. What's up here? Pack size and life missing. Okay, can I get both of these? Nah, but pack size is the one I care about, so grab that. Quantity of artifacts. God, these bloody flying motherfuckers. We go? Got it? Okay, here we go. There you go. Yeah, we got quantity of artifacts. Quantity of items. Do we want the rarity? I've only got 3 left. We're gonna be like I can't get both of these. Rarity of items. It's only 10% quantity. Yeah, okay, go that. Into that. Into that one. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here and let all my shit regen for a minute. Alright. I didn't want you to run back, I wanted you to keep fighting, thanks boys. Oh, maybe they just had killed them, never mind. Oh! Augmentation, augmentation. Order. A lot of white items. Plate of mace. Waystone. Yeah, okay, there wasn't too much there of interest. Oh, we almost got a level though at least. It's nice. What's this thing gonna... Oh, it's gone. Oh, we must finish the... God, we must finish the playlist, alright. Back to the top. Increased experience gain, that's nice.
What can I do for you? Until next time.
Where do we keep those? This point. Yeah, there we go. Got some tier 15, tier 11, tier 13, another 13, another 15. All right. Magic pack size. It's all right. It's all right. Running out of exalts. Let's grab some. I need that waystone drop chance to go up. Fuck it. Oh, we did this tower, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, never mind. Oh, I'm so sad I failed that Citadel. Hopefully we can find another one, but either way, definitely not getting all 3 today. Alright, so once again, okay, we found the breach. Okay. It is in a corner in a... Oh my god, I thought I just activated it because I got pushed into it. Okay, well, before I start the breach, I want to clear out some of the map. Just so I have somewhere to run and hopefully get some of the clasp hands. That's enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. Alright, let's go set it off. Okay. You guys stay there. Oh, the breach is... With how squishy I am, the breach is so hard. Oh, we got the... Actually, we got the level. I forgot I was about to level up. That's a win. Okay, get in here. Grab that clasped hand. Grab the clasped hand. Thank you. Okay, can we get to any more? That's the question. If we can see any more. Catalyst. Oh, there's one actually. Oh, it's a room full of boys though. Full of boys. Okay, come on, come on. Get in here. Let me open it. Thank you. Ah, okay, it's over. All right. What do we drop? Exalted Orb. What's that one? Yeah, I'll look at that. Splinter, Splinter. Yep. That was tier 14 actually. That was good to pick up. Alright. What do we get? Another 10 splinters, a couple of catalysts, quality that enhances physical modifiers. I haven't really looked at the catalysts I do have. I don't think I have that many though. I saw items that I got greedy, but we're good. We're good. Oh, we level up. That's alright. Oh, what am I doing with this one? I was going for the critical damage bonus, but are they critting often enough for it to be... I mean, what else am I going to do right now? But I don't have an amulet that's good enough to pass on my minions right now. Oh, I did like the idea of the mana regeneration while moving, because I'm always moving. Reduce rate while stationary is not a problem. So that would be pretty decent. Nice quick ban for him. Yeah, God, the monster, oh man, the minion critical damage, crit chance. I just don't think it's that good. I'm still trying to make it work though. Oh, that's
Why there's nothing connected through here?
That's so annoying.
Fucking serious?
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it's... I think at the moment it's... I don't think it's good. If you see it, then it's still... Yeah. Well, because there's so... Yeah, that's just how it is, right? It's currently at like 13%. I was hoping getting a staff with a crit chance on it would work, make it get there. I'm committed to trying it. Yeah, let me check. What is it? So yeah, the firebomb. Yeah, the crit chance is 13%. Brutal. Like the scepter that gives me a 28% increase to crit hit chance is only giving them like 2%. It's brutal. So yeah, those points are probably better spent. Might not be the way to go unless you go Titan. Yeah, that's it. I don't think it is. I think I should probably just respec those nodes into survivability, and I'd probably just... Oh, you know what? I might actually do that after this. But I mean, the way I figured it right is I have 12 arsonists if they've got a 13% chance of critting, one of them is critting every volley. But those aren't great numbers. But then if one of them is critting for 4, yeah, it's still not good enough. Although I think you want them all to crit every 2 to 3 volleys or so, exactly, yeah, instead of once every 10. But I've kind of run out of minion damage nodes on the tree anyway, so I'd have to figure something out. But yeah, I was hoping this improved scepter would help. And I mean, to be fair, this scepter is also putting a debuff on... Oh shit, that was a big hit. Debuff on enemies that is giving them critical weakness. Actually, let me look at the critical weakness thing again. Critical weakness because his stack up to crit chance. You can stack up to... So like in an extended fight, I can get critical weakness up to 10%. But I still don't think that's good enough. Because I don't know exactly how that applies. Is there any unique jewel or something that can scale your minion? Actually, you know what? I need to look at it for... if I find a bunch of jewels with it. Because this one's got low crit chance. This one's got a bit of crit damage. This one's got... That one's just 14% damage. Like, my jewels aren't great. So there's definitely potential that I could get... I could get more crit chance there. I might look at that after stream. Just look at the trade website for a while. It's going to take a lot to get there. Oh, that's right. I was looking to do this. More rare monsters. Monsters break armor. Alright, let's kill all these guys then. Oh, we got another tier 15. Get some tier 15s out of this one. Stream into cold, but grant more experience. I'm happy with that. Oh, there must be a boss on this map. Quantity of expedition logbooks. I mean, that's assuming they even drop one. Quantity of items, increase rares. Okay, so I want to go... I absolutely want increased experience. And because of that, I want increased pack size. And because of that, I want increased rare monsters. And then 100% increased... Ooh, can I get both of these? Yes. We got quantity of items. Pardon me. Sorry, I'm really clear on my throat a lot today. Now I'm just kind of looking for rares, so I'll find there. What's this guy doing? Just walking around? What? Alright, let's go set him off. Chest, broken circlet. You actually, you know what? I've changed my mind on what I want them to to do in the next patch. I want them to fucking fix the minion pathing. That's what I want them to do. Because playing maps like this is just like I'm sure it slows me down by a good like 30%. Well, we got a level 19 skill gem. That's my first one, I think. So I need more intelligence. I need 2 more intelligence. Okay, we can get that. We can get that back at the back at the we can respec some passives and get that. Alright, I think this is a boss, so minions get inside, please. Oh, I forgot about that. Is that going to one-shot me? No, thank God. Just went the wrong way with that one. Woo! We're good. A single tier 15, hey? I mean, it's something. What do you have to do, Fufu, to get the additional points for the, where the fuck do I see it's control U, for the like the where do you get, how do you get the additional points for like the boss killing and stuff? Do you have to do, what do you have to do, or do you have to kill like a certain number of them? I'm assuming you probably know the answer to that one. Yeah, level 3, it's whatever. Where is this last rare? Well, I say last rare, like I know it's gonna be the last one. Oh, let's not die. Thank you. That's it. I just get like, the maps are so long, I just get so complacent, and all of a sudden I'll die. I'll die. Earlier today, I died to the last rare in a map. Oh my god, that was just painful. Okay, definitely not the last. God, this map is so big. There we go. Back off, back off, back off. Oh my god, he's fucking speedy though. Yeah, what did I ask you? Oh, I asked you, well, how do you get the extra passive points for the bosses? If you know the answer. I assume you probably do, because you've probably done it already. Because I got my first 2 from just completing tier 15 bosses. Do I just need to keep fighting tier 15 bosses, or is it like, you get them in some other way? Or do I have to beat like the pinnacle boss, maybe? No, because yours next should be tier 16. How the hell did you get tier 16s to drop? Oh, I should say on the tree? Oh, okay. Slay a boss in area 70 plus 9. Additional points are earned for slaying bosses in maps with higher area levels and difficulties. 2 points can also be earned by completing the Pinnacle of Flame quest. Okay. You must be the map owner to earn points, alright. Yeah, so how do you get tier 16 maps, or are they just drops? Okay, sweet. Sweet. I mean, I'll be honest, the tier 5s feel like they're rare. Or tier 15, sorry. Good to know there's a next tier that I've just not seen. Like, not even just one of them. Like, come on. You've only seen 2. Oh, that doesn't fill me with confidence. Okay. And our last race up here. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, you juiced one to hell. Did with almost 100% rarity and the boss didn't drop another. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. No, it's just not that good. Just max life is too low. Yeah, no, all those rolls are just bad. So you assume there's very, very rare. That's fair enough. Okay. Oh, we got another 19. Oh, no, it is the 19. Okay, actually, that's what we're going to do. Biryani. I don't need this anymore. Give me back some intelligence.
How can I perfect myself?
19. Arsonist, you're getting a buff.
Skeleton.
You just dropped 2 divs in one map. Oh, you dropped 2 divs in a map once, but you've only seen 2 tier 16 hundreds of maps. Yeah, it's insane. 4. Oh, that was not the right one. Oh no, we just had a full stack. Okay. So we got 14, got 12. Nice. I'm glad we got 2 or 3 tier 15s out of that. That's pretty good. Oh, 4, sorry. Or unless I was just sitting on 1. I may have been. Fuck, I'm just not finding many exalts though, because I keep trying to buff these maps that give me drop chance. There it is. Do we save that to try juice some more with this tower? I do. So we'll go over here, grab the tower, Grimson Shores. Alright, before I do that though, I'm gonna grab another drink. Be back. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I realised I got a follow from Speed Online. Appreciate it, man. Or Speed Offline. Sorry I missed that. Didn't see it pop up. Alright, let's do it. Crimson Shores. Is this the one that's just a beach? No. Why are they throwing bombs backwards? What? That was weird. What are they throwing bombs at? Oh, that's an exalted. Wouldn't mind finding a divine today. That'd be nice. Like I haven't seen a divine in a little while. Oh, that was damage. Okay. Let's get out of there. Yeah, mana regen, extra mana regen would be really nice. Fucking burning ground, man. Or you need to stop running away from my guys so much. Look at that life blast, sure. Okay, dead end. Praying there's not going to be a rare back there. Tier 14, it's not too bad. Wild how rare tier 16s are. Tier 15. Oh, actually that's another one I wanted to ask you, Fufu. Have you found a level 20 skill gem yet? Rarer than Citadels, apparently. Was that their tier 16s or the level 20s? Or both? Oh, haven't found that either. Yep. It's fucking sweet, isn't it? Although I was having this discussion with Cameron and my housemate a little bit earlier. Yeah, it was for the tier 16s. Yeah, okay, yeah, yep. Of like, I guess the problem with the skill gem system. Oh, well, there's the attribute requirement, isn't there? But the problem is, I guess if they were easy to find, everybody would just go immediately trade for them as soon as they get to maps, right? So it's an issue of like they need to be scarce, but then scarcity's seems a little tedious. Yeah, okay. I do want to spec into that mana regeneration rate. So maybe we spec out of the crit damage for now. I definitely want to make that work. Oh, I don't know. So many decisions. Although, I mean, I'm getting through maps fine, right? Like, it's not like I need to worry about my survivability too much, and it's not like it's going to help me get in the one shots from the boss anyway. Oh, hello. I kind of want them to get rid of this death effect on rares. I like the little worms that come out of the ground and kind of reach for you. But I don't want a rare death effect in maps that covers up actual death effects. What are we talking about? Wild decision. I kind of just want to be able to turn that off. It was cool the first few times, but now it's just kind of visually in the way. I'm just constantly out of mana because these burning ground. Thank you. Oh, a tablet. See, this is the hidden secret of the minion build is you just loot the whole time you're playing and it speeds you up. There were no mechanics on this map, there's just a blank one. Grab that. I don't know why I'm still obsessed with grabbing gold. Like, I don't need it, but if I see 30 gold on the ground, I'm going for it. It's like such a habit. And every time I do it, I'm like, why? Dusk shuffle the brittle. He wasn't that brittle, was he? Yeah, tier 2 life flask, why not? Tier 15 waystone. Okay, you guys get down there and get him. Like, just standing on a patch of burning ground. Hey, well, no, you didn't miss anything, man. I think you're right. So how you going? How you going with Path of Exile? What made you try it if you mostly play horror games? That's an interesting little switch. Oh yeah, we did get another one of these, didn't we? Alright, so... Rarity and maps chance contain a shrine. Okay, well I don't need this anymore. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. You know what? I don't even want these 13s. Give the bidding of Awesome 2 mirrors. You wouldn't believe it. Imagine. Oh, the day I find a mirror. I don't know. I don't even know what I would do with it. Like, to be honest with you, even if I found one, like, what am I going to do with it? I don't know what the fuck that. I don't know how to make things work. Like the thrill of the game. Yeah, I understand that. Like the, well, I don't think adrenaline rush is the right word, but that vibe, right? Less recovery. Oh, fucking less recovery. No, I can make do with less recovery. Wants the critical damage bonus and critical strike chance. Okay, now we're getting a bit, you know, now we're getting a bit testy. And we'll make them evasive too, because why the fuck not? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to use that on the tower. So let's grab a little shitty map real quick. Where's oh, well, do we have any rares there? Can I just search rare? Nice. I'll run this rare tier 13. How about that? Am I a professional streamer or casual? Absolutely casual, my man. I think that's kind of obvious from the view count, maybe. But no, I just kind of stream. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays just because I just enjoy it. I also have a small YouTube channel, so I'm like, I just do this casually. I don't think I'll ever go professional purely for the, you know, the job stability kind of side of it. I'd love to be my own boss, but yeah, no, we're just casual out here. I already gave them both to me, so he doesn't have them. Just have that many mirrors, you know. How about yourself? I obviously see TTV in your name. Are you a streamer as well, Elon? I'll have to get you to recommend me some good horror games. Actually, that'd be interesting. I've got some video ideas I want to do for YouTube, and those that actually do quite well in a horror game setting. I'm not a big fan of horror games though myself. Like, B-side. Hey, look, hey, look. I don't make content for kids, but I'm not here to make content for the degenerates. Or wait, that's a horror game, right? Actually, yeah. Maybe. Oh, with the life done. Look at that last life loss. I swear I picked up a tier 2. Did I just sell it? Must have. That's what happens when you only pay heart. It's literally a horror game. It's got to. Are you sure it's? Oh, I think it's got fishy stuff. I'm sure of it. Okay, all right. I'll have to look at it again. I'm sure I looked at it and I was like, this looks fishy as shit. But I might be wrong. I think it's like portraying itself as like something like that, and then it turns horror, right? It's got one adult joke. I would also like them to maybe rethink how the towers work. I don't understand why they don't just chop the tops off. Like, why even have this be a thing, right? Where you can't, like, wear the towers there? I think just chop it off. Just let me see into it, you know. Or else Horus is not for kids because there's blood and stuff. Otherwise, it's not what it seems. Okay, alright. Okay, that's kind of what I thought the vibe was gonna be. Maybe not on that level, but that's who plays those games, man. Seeing that stuff on Steam is just wild. You never think there's a market, but you know, no matter what, there's a market for everything. There we go. There's the end. I might finish up early today. I'll probably stream for another hour, but I can feel my throat is struggling. But by the looks of it, we're not going to find another one of those Citadels. We could maybe run the other one. Should I just run the other Citadel again and get a couple more fragments? That's all right. Actually, let's have a look. Maybe unless we found one right here. No. I mean, we could start pathing up that way as well. Check up there. What are the chances I'd get there? Oh, fucking hell. I mean, we could just path, I guess, to the next tower. Oh, I did want to use one of my things though, didn't I? We probably want... what citadels are you missing? Because they spawn in different biomes. If you're looking for Spirit one, you can look for that. Well, I guess I'm looking for this one, alright? But it's like, I don't know, seeing the biome... Like, I guess that's the same biome, so I should go that way? Because ideally, I'd like to find another one of these. I mean, we've already done the iron one. Wait. Yes, that's another iron one, okay. Down... Like down here? So are you talking about, sorry? Yeah, no, it's the iron one. It's just stuck in the wall. Because I saw that too and I was like, oh. Let me have a look. See if there's any sneaky stuff around the outside. Doesn't look like it. That's just crypts, isn't it? Burial bog? Yeah, okay, burial bog. So that was another iron one. This is the other iron one, but we haven't run that yet. So I could always go for that. What do you reckon? Should I go up this way then? Because this looks like the same kind of biome. Well, I'd be surprised if there was one there. I guess they should be close to each other, so just circle around the area. Yeah, I'll just head up this way, I guess, because I don't want to go through the forest. Although I do need the other one as well. Where does the other one show up? Is that in a forest? I could just go across. Either way, I'm going to head to this tower here, so... I can go... honestly, doesn't matter which way I go. So would I rather save... Oh, actually, we'll put a thing in here, though. We want... rarity or waystones? Oh, and experience. We want... I guess we'll put the other tower in that one. Don't know the biomes for each one, but I know they spawn in different biomes, yeah. Copper's in desert. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that is desert. Fortress. Yeah, fuck, we'll just head for this tower, and then I think we'll probably... we'll head for that tower. Yeah, we'll head for that tower. Monster, yeah. There you go, this map might be a bit rough.
You are greater than a god, untouchable.
So where the monster's at, there we go. Yeah, just a little exalted orb. Oh, I'm stuck. We're good. I hate how that thing just hits you every time. Oh, I need to be more careful in this one, actually. They had crit chance and crit damage. And here I am just going fucking absolutely ham into the middle of shit. Here you guys go, and you killing that thing? Thank you. Nothing I want off it, except the Exalt. Oh, the rare. Sigils. Find any more delirium? Probably not. No, there it is. More I have so much goddamn distilled ire. Oh my god. What was that thing? All damage ignites, temporal bubble, trail of fire. Man, it just kept hitting me. I think the temporal bubble was absolutely screwing me. Oh well. Like we had a few extra 15s, hey? Okay. Reel it. Exalt it. Exalt it again. Can we exalt it again? Can we exalt it again? No, okay. 350% though. Cast speed, damage. Actually didn't end up being terrible. Yeah, they're a fucking nightmare. That's the complacency we were talking about earlier. You know, I knew I was getting too big for my britches, and I just kept going. So, Fufu, you buying yourself a 5090? What's the go, eh? After the announcement. Or are you going to go for that 5070 that's better than the 4090? Actually, no, I did say it earlier, to be fair. You're not impressed with the 50 series? Oh, has anyone done any benchmark testing yet? I've not looked. Maybe I'll look at that tonight. Oh my god, the quadrillas are absolutely slapping me. There's the tier 15, that's what we needed. Yeah, I mean, like, watching the presentation today, so much of the conversation was just, this 50 series is good because of AI. That was like the entire presentation, and I was kind of underwhelmed by that. I mean, I'm sure the raw power's there, but... AMP wants that you get 3 imaginary frames every real frame, but the delay would just be the same. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's my concern, is like... they showcased had like 20... Was that actually the 5090 they showcased though? Surely not. Or was that... Oh, that was the 5090, was it? Holy fuck. Yeah, what? What are you talking about? I don't know why I picked up that 10. They showed the stats page. Ah, okay, yeah. I was kind of half watching while I was working and stuff. Yeah, that sounds kind of underwhelming, doesn't it? Yeah, I kind of don't like all the frame generation stuff. I just want the raw power. I want those real frames. Feels like the more we lean into frame generation, the more we're going to lean into, oh, it works, you know, 99% of the time. But I'm also like completely clueless on that. Don't get me started with the so-called GPUs that do graphical rendering. So 3 frames is 3x8. They hate the frame generation stuff. But they're just using that as an excuse to not actually do any work. Yeah. Yeah, that is my concern, is that a lot of devs will be like, oh, well, we don't need to optimize. Although, to be fair, is the frame generation extending to the other series, or is that 50 series exclusive? I know there's already frame generation with DLSS and all that anyway, but is the new frame generation exclusive to the 50 series? Because if it is, I don't think it'll make game devs lazy yet, but in the future, potentially. Because you can't build a game just for expecting people to have the 50 series. It'd be such an insane idea. You know what? I do want to go back and grab it. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like grabbing this. It does have 2 sockets on it. Oh, for sure, by the way, there's DLSS 3 and games is already lazy. I feel like the laziness of game devs and this were like separate issues that just so happen to coincide. PoE doesn't get to optimize the game. Oh! Yeah, I mean, for what it is, PoE runs very well. I just for how much it's fucking having a tier 1, really? A tier 1. I have almost 500% chance increase. I guess that is, to be fair, that is finding me a waystone. Yeah, I look forward to seeing when people get their hands on and do proper testing with all that shit turned off. And then, like, what the actual performance is, right? Like, I want to see, what are they called? What are fucking Gamers Nexus? I want to see them do proper testing and just turn all the DLSS settings off. It's not per Penis. Yeah. Oh, look how far away those monsters are. What the hell? Yeah, I don't mind watching their stuff. It gets a little bit too techie for me in most cases, I'll be honest. I don't know that much. But you get the gist. There's too many effects in there. Oh, tiara, look at that. Alright, that one. And we're out. Oh yeah. You know, I'm the same. Like I kind of tune in every like 6 months, something like that, watch a few videos and then head out. I feel like we're reaching the well, maybe not too. Oh, Harold's I think when it comes to that stuff, we're kind of reaching the peak of what we really should expect from GPU development, right? Like the graphics are at such a point where it's like a better GPU is always going to be nice, but we're kind of getting to the point where I think a lot of it's so. Where's the technology going to go? Given we're approaching photorealism, although actually running photorealism is going to be a challenge. Tier 15. Don't care for the 10. How that works. Okay, let me do the tower. Seemingly allergic to adding VRAM to the G. Yeah. What should they go about making it integrate with the internal memory? The idea. Yeah, the idea is good. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a question and all that. It does actually depend on the actual benchmarks. If they're really good, then I might get a few series. The 80 or 90, we'll see how much you're willing to chill out, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I'll necessarily bother, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I've already got the bottom tier, clearly. Except without the AI generation. But I don't know, it's more so like, what am I going to play that's going to take advantage of that as well? Right now, there's not really anything, but... Oh, you'll be buying the 5090 and benchmark, so let me know before you spend. Hell yeah, if you end up with a 5090, absolutely let us know how that goes. Your nephew's getting a fucking hell. Nephew's getting a 5070. I mean, I've got the 4090, so it's like, I'm not at all bothered. At this point, I did think the speech was a bit weird though, where he was talking about the 4090 being an investment, and then immediately tried to say that the 5070 would be like just as good for like almost a third of the, or half or a third of the price. I was just like, oh no, it was like half price. I was just like, I think he was trying to talk up the 50 series while also shitting on anyone that bought a 4090. Not happy with the 5090 specs. Oh, so you're going from gaming laptop to like full blown balls to the wall PC. That's a baller move. I love it. The more you buy, the more you save. Oh yeah, I mean, getting one is the problem, right? That's like, I remember, I think when the 40 series came out, I like signed up to local retailers here because they held like a lottery rather than letting people try to scalp them. Although I guess scalpers still get in the lottery, but you know what I mean. I assume they'll do the same. Yeah, getting your hands on one seems like it's going to be insane. Although, is the scalping as bad these days? Wasn't the scalping tied to like the whole crypto farming stuff? I feel like that's really slowed down. You have to go laptop routers working in China. Yeah. No, that's fair. Like, yeah, there's absolutely reasons you'd go for a gaming laptop. I mean, I had one for years when I was in uni as well. Like, when I was in uni, it was like the go. Yeah, unless the benchmarks are like off the fucking chain, I won't even bother like even looking to see when they release. It's more so a curiosity thing, I suppose, really, isn't it? I'm doing a lot of expedition today. Still trying to get your hands on 9800 X3. Oh, yeah. I don't know what this means. I guess it's maybe a chest. Oh, you're on a mobile 2060. Yeah, the mobile ones are pretty rough. Okay, so rarity on chests, chaos resistance, multiple life missing. I don't really care for that. Rarity of items and chests, runic monsters duplicated. All right, let's grab that into the duplicated monsters, into the rarity on chests, into the the increase. Here we go. Why does she have volatile crag? That's odd. I think it's almost 8 years of use. Oh my god. That thing's got to be just like choking when you play games, alright? But hey, look, this I love though that you've just got engaged and you're like, you know what? We need that 5090, and I'm fucking all about it. But then you're gonna have to throw a hell of a wedding. Do we care about tier 9 anymore? I just don't. Alright. Sounds like a jet when you play Exile 2. I remember, actually I'm gonna pause. I remember, so I had a gaming laptop for ages, and by the end of its life cycle, no, actually no, this was before my gaming laptop. I just had a basic laptop in high school. No, actually it was through uni. I had a really just basic laptop, not a gaming laptop, just a laptop through uni, right? And I would play League of Legends on it, which is good because League of Legends can run on most things anyway. And thankfully that's mostly what I played. And then eventually I got a gaming laptop when I was finishing uni, and then that carried me for a while. But with the original laptop, it got to the point where it was so burnt out that I could only play games if I had the wall AC on behind me, which this is at my mom's house, not where I live now. But we had a wall unit AC. I would sit under it. I would aim the AC down at my laptop because I needed that like constant cold air. Otherwise it would overheat and crash. Such a bad system. But it was like, it just got to that point where the laptop just couldn't run anymore. Just too many hours of use. Did you order into a PC? Last piece was a clear acrylic custom case. Oh, that looks delicious. That would have looked delicious, I should say. Love that PC. Out of the box thinking. Oh, it was so scuffed. But hey, when you got a game, you got a game. And then yeah, after that, I went to a gaming laptop because again, I was still finishing up some stuff, and I needed the I wanted it to be easily transportable. I also didn't have a great place when I lived with my mum to actually set up like a desk and stuff. My room was quite small. I couldn't have actually put a desk in it if I wanted to, with my cupboard in there as well as my bed. So I needed like a gaming laptop. But it's so good when you upgrade from those things, right? Like you play, like when you upgrade Ozai's. Oh my god, that the first day you play a game on a new PC, it's gonna feel so good. Yeah, it was the main selling point. Mine was the same. We still haven't played the map, but we've gone around in a full circle, so now we'll just cut through the center. There it is. How did it's out in the open? How did we miss that? You always say you don't care about RBG, but when I get components, I always go for the RBG ones. I'm the same. Like if it's an extra like $10, I'm like, yeah, RBG, go on. I mean, these days, like most of the shit anyway is just it, right? Get a good monitor too, yeah. Oh yeah, if you're getting a 5090, fuck, you gotta. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you got one? Yeah, nice. I've got no exalts off that map. Like, I just... What are we doing? What? Oh, GV can't recognize it there. Brutal. Coins and those. Yeah, I don't care for them. Tier 15. Yeah, we can do with that. Oh, actually, I think we're up to a tower here, aren't we? So, rare. It's rare tier 11. Is this the tower? It is the tower, okay. Bottom is the best monitor reviews on YouTube. If you're not seeing them, you should. 540 hertz. I don't know what mine is. What is mine? Somewhere in the mine must be 240, I think, or something like that. Or at least my main monitor. I think this one is... That one's 60, that one's 140? Or 166, maybe? I can't remember. I went for that super ultra wide. That's what I got. Yep, it's powering through. Let's go. Oh, okay. Why are we getting flame stutters? What's that about? Coming in. No, we're not. We're going out because of all the cold. I hate that these towers have these enemy types. Okay, kill them all. Thank you. Oh, no, it's gone. I maybe should try out the skeleton mages. I don't really need the... Oh. Like, I was trying to make the fire work, but I feel like the fire is the lowest part of my... Well, I guess the raging spirits are slightly handy. I actually got killed by the ghosts once. Well, the ones that, like, shoot out the ice. They get me... Not all the time, but they get me... Probably more than most enemies, I guess. But that's mostly just me because I'm being negligent and just walking around, not looking. You know what? I will look at that scepter. We'll always look at a scepter. They're like 15 in the same room. Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling. You're just going a little bit too fast for what's going on, you know? Ah, here it is. Oh. Oh, and you might can't. Oh, that's brutal. What do we got on this? That is what we call bad. All right, ready to see a sip. This isn't going to even reveal that much area. Okay, nothing that way. And we didn't really reveal much up top. Alright, so... throw that one in. Influence. I should have watched what influenced. And then that's our tier 15. So let's... got ritual. Alright, yeah, we'll do a couple more maps. Then we'll finish up. Oh, another crimson, okay. Oh, yep. Okay, we got demons, yep. Oh, okay, they died instantly. You want to watch what again? Uh-oh. Help me, boys. Oh, Blink is over there, yeah. Oh, we did leave a ritual back there. I should probably go deal with that, actually. There's here 14, thank you. Before I do that, I'm just going to go to the end. Yes. Oh, okay, he played a warrior. Did he like the warrior, though? You know what? We'll come back to it. We'll find the other ritual sites anyway. Of course he did, okay. Oh, precursor ritual tablet, nice. Level 18, don't care about that. Oh, it's an uncut spirit one actually, I'll grab that. I don't think I have any spirit ones for level 18. Can you just fuck off? Oh, get him, boys, get him. I just fucking died. Oh. I don't know what I was doing there, that was silly. Oh. Yeah, that ring was a pain. Oh, at least we got the tablet out, that's a win. Okay, another tier 15. The heavy mana drain area. I was trying, it just kept following me, right? But yeah, I was not really thinking that one through. 190. Can we buff that a bit, please? Still 190. All right. You sound right into lost. Yeah, I panicked. I just panicked and started rolling. That was my problem. Oh, I'm still a bit salty about that Citadel. And I'm going to check the replay on that one. And corpse.
Now.
Yeah, what's off? Nah, I'll stop picking up life flasks. You still a bit salty about yours 3 weeks later. I mean, like, I don't mind dying in a bit, like, yeah. It's just like it was just he was invincible for so long. What was the thinking? Like, what's the? I don't really understand the thinking in boss design where they go in. I kind of understand them needing to go invincible so they can transition to phase 2. But my view is the moment they hit the bottom of their life bar, they should maybe start that transition instead of finish whatever they're casting. You know, it seems like that would be a pretty easy thing to just build into the boss is, oh, is your life at 0? You either die or you go into phase 2, right? You don't just finish casting and then doing all... Yeah, I'm telling what I feel like it's my fault, exactly. That I think is the biggest weakness of Path of Exile as a series, is the fact that half of the time you die, it's kind of like, oh, it was the death effect on the ground, you know, it was covered up by like that's the problem for me right now. But I don't mind dying to an on-ground effect as much with minions because I know it's my fault that the screen's so busy. Although every other build ends up getting pretty busy. But I think that is the only, like, that is the biggest weakness of Path of Exile, is sometimes, or like more often than not, my deaths feel kind of like, oh really? Like that killed me? Really? Where, like, in comparison to, like, I don't know, Elden Ring, where you're fighting something that's like, okay, I mistimed that dodge, that's why I died. I do think, yeah, the screen being busy is like, it's such a weird thing to try and overcome. I guess, to be fair, I could turn my settings down and stuff, but I don't think it would affect much of what I need to. I almost want to be able to turn off like half of my ability effects or something. Yeah, like I just yeah, like the I mean, we've talked about it before. I think the monster that when you kill it, it's a big fat guy. When you kill it, he like glows red, grows, and then explodes. That's a good on death effect. Like, make them very obvious. Like, I hate all the on ground stuff. Or it's a ball like that size. Actually, you know what? Given I'm streaming, it's honestly probably that size on screen. It's a ball that size that just goes whoop, or like whoop, straight towards the player, and you're like, you might be looking over here because there's, you know, 100 other things happening on the screen. I don't think it would be that hard, even if all, like, because the problem is all on death effects are a ground issue, a ball that just flies at you for no particular reason, and that's about it. make all of them the red explosion. Make all on death effects just the character starts to glow a certain color and then it explodes. I think that would just make the game infinitely better. Because it becomes tedious to read every single rare mob in detail. It's also very hard to do. Like, you find a rare mob, you like hover, you try to hover your cursor over it, then it fucking sprints around. Like, most rare mobs, I just know whether they're gonna be a problem because of, or I guess another thing to do would be, or make the death effect a very obvious thing before the monster dies. Because I think the issue is most death effects are like something you don't really know about until it dies. But if I could see like there was a massive X over its head and I know there's an on death effect that's going to come out of it, it makes me feel a bit better when I die to it, because I'm like, should have paid attention to the X. Instead it's like, oh, I should have hovered over the monster and you know, finished reading all 7 of its modifiers while fighting it and dodging its moves. I was lucky enough to not have played that much Path of Exile that time, and maybe that's why, but I do remember the days of like, and I'm so glad they got rid of Elemental Reflect on well, all Reflect on maps, right? Because yeah, there was nothing worse than going into a map or going up to a rare and then you like attack it and just instantly fall over dead. You're just like, oh, probably had Reflect. Cool. Like, I'd be curious, I'd love to watch the devs at Grinding Games play the game. Maybe they just play it in a really different style to everyone else. Maybe they sit there and they're like, you know, hovering over mobs and checking out what their, you know, what their modifiers are, and then they like walk in and start engaging. Because it's the fact of like these things are barely on screen and they're already shooting at me. So you don't have a lot of time to read and understand what's actually happening before it just happens. I mean, I still think the game's absolutely incredible. It's like my favorite game. And I think a lot of these things, I think the problem is if they took out on death effects, I wonder how often I would die. Although my last death wasn't on death effects, so that's something. I think it might just be a limitation of the genre to a degree. It's also a choice. I just read a lefty message. It wasn't even on screen yet. That was the other, yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that sometimes they weren't even on screen and they're still killing you. It would be like, you know what they should have done with the Reflect? In the same way they have the mana draining circles and stuff like that. Actually, no, because it still cucks melee classes no matter what. I'd be completely fine with nerfing all builds across the board, like 10-15% in terms of damage, yeah. Or just making res magic scarier, so you actually have to pay attention. Because that, yeah, when alive versus after they're dead, yeah. Because that's the, and I guess that's why there's so many on death effects. Is because half the time a rare isn't that dangerous. But making it dangerous after it's dead, and with like very hard to see effects, like, come on. Come on. Patch ground. There we go. I probably should be shoot some other ones. Problem is their idea of making rares scary seems to be adding more affixes on them versus making the base rare actually do something. Yeah. I guess it's a problem with the fact that all rares are just regular mobs upgraded to rare. I was gonna say, I wonder if it would have been a better idea just to make rare mobs like actual specific enemy types. This will be my last map, by the way. I know, I fucking hate this map too. Assuming I don't die. If I die, I'll do another one. then I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. Yeah, I don't. What am I gonna do for dinner actually? Do I get something that I can? Ooh, you know what? I was craving some like fried rice the other night. I might literally just get something from the Chinese place. Oh, that sounds good actually. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can have rares, upgraded whites, and just have a pool of abilities. Yeah, actually, that's true. That's a good idea. It's one of those things though that like as I talk about it, and I think it is something they should try to address in time. I think it is a bit of a holdover from like their past ARPGs, like that style of rare enemy. But at the same time, grinding gear games are like, obviously as they've shown in Path of Exile 2, they're not afraid to like change things and like kind of go for pretty insane systems. So I wonder why they haven't looked into that to try and address it in other ways. Maybe they're just happy with it. I mean, given they used to have reflect and stuff in there, they just must be, right? Because it's just egregious. Yeah, I just don't think they think it's an issue. And I kind of do and don't agree with that. Because I guess across the ARPG genre, it's very similar. Right? That's what I'm trying to think about. Although I always felt like Diablo did it quite well. I'll be honest. I do think Diablo 3... I played quite a bit of Diablo 3, surprisingly. But I think Diablo does that fairly well. The only problem is they have a much lower pool of modifiers from what I remember. And because of that, it's much easier to make them all very obvious as to what they do. You should do whatever Blizzard doing a D4 that'll fix the game. Alright, I'll put it in the PoE. I'll put that in the PoE 2 hate video we're gonna do apparently. I would have loved to just be a fly on the wall in the Blizzard offices, like the week after Path of Exile 2 released. Because you know they would have talked, like the devs would have talked about it between themselves. I would have loved to have just heard what they said. I assume it all would have been positive, you know. Like I don't think they would have been like shitting on the game. But I would have loved to just hear their views, like because you know, like that's the problem with Blizzard, right? Is you're never going to get a good idea of what the developers themselves are doing, thinking, feeling about the game. With grinding gear games, you get that. And I think you get that pretty openly. But Blizzard obviously will not allow their staff to do that. It'd be so interesting to hear their honest views on things. Alright, get in the boss arena, guys. I feel like I'm always fighting this boss. I hate, oh, well, he died so quick. Oh, at least we got some tier 15s. So yeah, bossing is the way to go to maintain your, to maintain your waystone, say. I kind of dislike that to a degree. It feels like if bossing does that when you finish a breach, you should have that opportunity. Maybe it's for the better. Whenever a AAA dev speaks out, they seem to say stupid shit like gamers should expect. I think the problem with that is, though, it's always which I guess is all kind of similar for grinding gear games, but I feel like you do hear from the other devs as well, like Octavian and stuff. But I think the problem is it's always the game director. And you know that game director they've stopped game developing years ago. And they're now in middle management. And they know that they can't share their real views. So they have to toe the company line. Or they start to believe the company line. And they start to say shit like their CEOs, like fucking, like, what did the Ubisoft one say? Gamers need to get comfortable not owning their games. And then you can see how that's going for Ubisoft. That's true. That's yeah. No, you got got a good point. Even for Elden Ring, they were doing it for Elden Ring too. Or Elden Ring as well. You know, talking about the UI. It was like, and it was the Ubisoft developers talking about like the UI design and calling it like shit. But of all people. Yeah, no, that's a good point. No, you are right. You're right. Maybe we shouldn't hear from them more often. Well, actually, that makes me more interested to know what they would say behind closed doors about games like Path of Exile, right? If they're willing to say that publicly, what would they be willing to say behind closed doors? All right, easy. Be pretty funny to hear that. Oh, it'd be oh, and it's that kind of stuff where it's like you know you'll never know, and that's what grates at me. Oh, crit chance. Oh, you know what? That's actually almost not awful. If the crit chance, then unfortunately it just rolled if fucking tier 1 and tier 2 for the crit stuff. Oh, if it had rolled higher. Is there anything I can craft on that? There just isn't. Any scepter you should have plus level minion, otherwise it's useless. Or so I've heard. Yeah, well, this one now has +4. What was this one? 61% increased spirit. The maximum mana roll is bad. The crit chance. I don't actually need the elemental resistances. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to finish up in a moment, but let me quickly look at my elemental resistances because I think they're over cap. Oh no. Are you telling me it's exactly on cap? No. Why does it... I don't know why they I don't know how they fucked up so many of these screens. Because clearly I have more than 83% maximum fire resistance for my minions, right? Because this gives them +8. So if I take this away, surely this will be -8. Oh, it's still 83. So it doesn't keep counting. Why? Why doesn't it? This one keeps counting. So why would the minions not? Why would I not see that in here? Hey, Soldier Boy, Scepter's can roll +7. I know. I am not that rich yet. Fingers crossed, though. But it annoys me that this stuff is just so inconsistent. Because I want to come here and be certain about what I'm seeing. But I come here and I see that and I'm like, well, that's fishy. So I test it and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's not correct, you know? What it does tell me, though... Actually, do I have... Wow, I can't take off 22% to all, can I? I can't take that off, so I can't really reduce... Actually, do any of my other minion nodes give me resistances? I don't think they do. Oh, actually, what about over here? Max life. Ah, it's +20. Yeah, so I don't think there's any way I can eke back some value from that. But come on. Come on. Come on. I'm sure, but again, early access. It's fine. Still higher. We've got a bunch of maps. 12. Got our tier 15. Another tier 15. Another tier 15. And another one. Sweet. Out of 13. They'll fix it before 1.0. 100%. Hopefully. I mean, again, it's not the end of the world because I can work it out. But it's that kind of stuff where, you know, like I'm helping my partner through the game at the moment. She's beaten the Act 1 boss, doing very well. For somebody who's not a gamer at all, by the way. And it's like I want to be able to tell her, like, oh, you know, you can go here and look at this screen with confidence, or this screen rather. Like, you want to know something, you know, just jump in there, have a look. Oh wait, sometimes it's not correct. So by the way, do it, but good luck. It's so close. But anyway, that's it for me for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, Soldier Boy. Apologies if you've just joined. Wrapping up now. I will continue my search. Yeah, got to. Yeah. Got to teach you the path of building. Oh, I can't. It'll be too confusing. I like this area. There's 4 towers really close here. This could be a really nice spot to really throw some stuff on some maps. What could I do? Pathing to it's kind of annoying. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Because I'll watch it. I'll watch it off stream though. Only thing you really want them to fix is minion pathing through doors. Soldier Boy, I am absolutely with you. They have to fix their minion pathing. It's brutal. I hate that half of the time I have like 3 minions attacking instead of a full 12 because they can't walk through a goddamn door. Yeah. Nobody at Grinding Games plays minions. There's no way that made it into early access if any of them play minions. Unless they just got complacent. But anyway, thanks so much, guys. Have a great one. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next Tuesday. See you later.